open your ears real wide and say, "Give it to me straight, doctor. I can take it."
Kick the chops out from under the wheels. Flaps up. No offense, Margaret. Contact. We're off. Rum, rum.
Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you.
Oh, what heights will hit? On with the show, this is it.
Wow. All right, here we go. Let me drop the link here. And away we go. Oh, it's a boring old sequel stream. Wow, I feel good. Wow, wow, wow. What's up, guy from Red Bank? Good morning, Jeremy Burtz. Good morning, good stuff. Margot, KSSS. He says, let's talk about Dillard. He enjoys that. Good morning, Kirby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, there will be less drawing and more coughing and hacking. Full disclaimer, I'm old. It happens. The link is in the chat. Good stuff. How are you this morning? Good morning, Fanta, my love. Good to see you. Coughing Tiger, Hidden Tuberculosis. It's a new movie. It's a new movie. Let's play this thing here. And here we are. All right, people, where are you? Jump in here. Yes, Carrie, we will be shipping internationally. Happy to do so. All right, I'm all alone here. Get in here. Click the link. Everybody's all wanting to be a superstar. Well, thank you, Carrie. Drop it one more time. There we go. Oh, Kirby says my kid woke up. You mean he wasn't awake when he pooped on you? Let me see. So today is the day that my connector shows up so I can do digital art and do draw streams. Right on, KSSS. I appreciate it. You can drop that link here if you want to. It is so bizarre that I can log into StreamYard and stream to my Doc Blaylock YouTube channel, but I cannot access my Doc Blaylock YouTube channel. No good. I'm going to have this going on now. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, KSSS. Yeah, if you haven't signed up for a Damn Dirty Thing yet, be sure that you do. It is a good old noir tale when men were men and the women were grateful. man himself. Hello, Mr. Good Stuff.
What's up? What's up?
How are you?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
What goes on in your world today?
Whole lot of nada right now. Just chilling,
Yeah.
looking around to see where my weed is. I didn't bring any over here. Looks like I got some roaches though. I'll be all right. Yeah, we'll be good. So
Yeah,
what's happening?
I woke up and said, not this again.
This again.
Another damn day.
I'm kind of happy there's another damn day, to be honest with you.
I was just being surly.
I figured as much.
Grateful to be alive on a beautiful day like today.
Is it beautiful? I haven't looked outside yet.
Yeah, it's a pretty sunrise. It's clear blue skies, but it's cold as shit. No idea what it's going to do today for temperature. But
Yeah, I
if it
know
gets-
it's cold. I can
if it
feel
gets
that.
Yeah, if it gets above 50, I go outside. Just sit in the Adirondack chair and soak up some sun.
Get some of that vitamin D.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, where's everybody at?
Yeah,
I
I
figured
know.
the panel was gonna be full. I felt bad, so I jumped on with you. I wasn't even gonna jump on.
Oh, it's a sympathy. It's a sympathy stream.
It is. I feel bad for you.
Fanta, your presence is required. Get in here.
I just didn't want you to be all alone.
I'm used to it though. You get old, the kids forget about you.
Well, yeah, but on
You're-
stream it's different. I don't think I could stream alone. I don't think I have enough to say. I thought you were going to be gone, Dillard. I didn't know you were.
We were going to talk. We were going to talk about
in
you.
the chat. This is a little awkward.
Yeah. Welcome, Kirby.
Thank you.
What's up?
This is a sympathy. Joy.
All of you people, get out.
Looks like buses.
Well, welcome, Fanta. Welcome, Cap.
Thank
What's
you.
Hello there.
What's up? What's up?
Look, I got dressed and everything. Come on. Oh, damn it, man.
At least it's
Pants too.
I was all chilling in my robe and relaxing.
is it like one of those smoking jackets?
Oh, my wife got me this incredible robe
Yeah.
for Christmas.
It's-
I'm a tall fella, so a normal robe, the sleeves come to here, and
and it looks like a mini skirt.
yeah, they barely
Junk
hang.
hangs out. That'd be great.
So she got me a damn Gandalf robe. Thing hangs to the ground and
Oh,
nice long sleeves.
nice. Did you get the Gandalf pipe to go with it?
No, damn it, I didn't get the hat either. I'm only a part-time wizard. What can I say?
I understand.
I'm only a part-time wizard.
It doesn't pay as much as it used to.
No, the retirement sucks too. I'm not old. I'm not old and creepy. I'm just old. I'm old and charismatic.
There you go.
There you go.
You keep believing that, boo boo.
You do you, Bobo.
It's what gets me through the day. Fanta, what are you doing today?
I was on my way to bed, but then I was ordered to come on panel, so I did.
You're damn right. I don't want to hear any excuses.
No excuses given.
So, oh, Jesus Christ. John,
oh, I myself am not quite there yet.
yes, sir. I tell you, it's a pleasure not to be driven by my hormones anymore. But I'll say this: even at my age, all men want to see all the boobies.
Uh-huh.
there will never be a time when a woman will say, "You want to see my boobs?" And we say, "No." It's never going to happen.
No, not so much. Well, I mean, I think that's depends on the person asking.
No.
Yeah, for me,
No.
yeah, because they're
The granny at the bar, at the biker club, will go, "You want to see my boobies?" Yes, I do. And so she lifts up her skirt,
Yep, exactly. That's what I'm worried about.
and you go, "All right, you can roll those back up now."
God damn.
It's like she put some change in some old tube sacks and taped it to her chest.
The weapons. Self-defense prison weapons. Nunchucks.
Yeah.
Okay, that may be the one exception, KSSS. Well, no, I wouldn't want to see Hillary's either. That's
Yeah, see, there you go. Mhm.
There are lines.
So I was right, is all you got to say.
There's lines.
Man, speak for you guys self. I enjoy the freak show. I would.
I guess maybe if it's just for like research purposes or just to laugh or something. I was looking at it as it's a sexual thing all the time. Maybe it's not a sexual thing all the time. Maybe it's just sometimes you just want to laugh. You just want to point
comparative analysis.
Yeah.
Research purpose.
Yeah, research. If it's for research, I'll look.
So these are the ancient mummified tits of a tyrant. What? Let's see here.
So I'm stoked, though, you guys. I'm going to learn how to draw digitally today.
Oh yeah.
First time, huh?
First time.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
What are you drawing?
Well, I've got all the pages for Damn Dirty Things scanned in, so I'm going to re-ink them digitally.
Ah.
Learn how to edit first, then draw, so I get used to the interface.
Mm-mm.
I thought maybe you were going to practice with boobs.
Well, there's boobs. There's always
Is
boobs.
Dillard behind this?
No.
What,
Okay.
behind the boobs? I don't know if he's got boobs. I've never seen him.
I don't
So
either.
I went and got the new computer, so I would have this ability. All right, let me back up. When I did Pariah, I did it traditionally and mailed the pages to Anthony. He scanned them in, and then we went through it. I did some digital edits through him. So it was like, "Anthony, see that line on her chin? Yeah, let's move that over, 2 millimeters to the left or what." And he's going, "For fuck's sake, Doc." So I thought, I need to be able to do that myself.
Oh, okay.
Got the new computer, and then as I was shopping for tablets, good old Max DeVille, who is a publisher, not an artist, he had bought one so he could show his artists what he had in mind when he envisioned things, and discovered he couldn't draw at all. So he said, "You want this one?" I was like, "Sure." It's brand new. So it came in the mail, but he could not find the connector. So I ordered the connector. It'll be here today.
Cool.
Oh, there's a high-pitched noise again. Okay, I'll put my headphones on. Damn it. I don't know why this microphone does that. For some people and not for others.
What's happening?
The webcam microphone occasionally causes some people to hear a really high-pitched whining sound.
Oh.
And I don't want to put anybody through that, so we'll switch to the headphones.
I just thought it was my tinnitus.
Where's Mrs. at work?
Yeah, she's working.
Oh, let's do a mic test. Is that better?
I can hear you.
Different.
You sound different.
There we go. Yeah. We all lived in the same town, but we live in a little town called StreamYard. Or Sinatra's Digital Town.
Yeah.
All right,
I have
was
a
that any
house
better?
there.
All right. Yeah, I told Finn, just give me a little shack under a bridge. Be the troll under the bridge.
That's
All
Carol's job.
right. Shots fired. The war continues.
Yes, it does.
Oh, you live on Shigama Street. That's awesome. Is that a nice neighborhood, KSSS?
I wanted a castle, but he said that he had the castle, so I couldn't have it.
Oh, Finn.
Yeah.
Don't everybody talk at once. It's ridiculous.
No, busy colouring over here.
Sorry, got my baby in one arm. And then
Oh, very cool.
drawing. Oh, this one? This
Yeah.
is little over a month, little guy.
Oh,
Oh,
Aw.
congratulations.
Yeah.
This little punk. I want more.
there
I
we
want
go.
more.
This is Kirby's art.
Oh, yeah. Drawing with the other hand. Very difficult to talk
Imagine.
on this little monkey.
I can't draw with a hand, so I wouldn't know.
This one I'm working on is a big brother pushing his two little sisters out of the way.
That's awesome.
So I'm
Very
just doing
nice.
some concept.
Very
Before
nice.
that.
Very nice.
Let's see here. What's the chat saying?
Has Finatra
Has
given me a
Finatra-
house yet? I'm tired of having to prove I'm CG everywhere I go.
Who said that?
Dillard.
Jill.
Oh, John.
That's why-
John.
That's why they made that song. John Dillard is an asshole.
That is
Uh-huh.
probably true.
Dillard.
John. My baby looks like an old man.
Dillard.
All babies look like old men.
Yeah, that's what I think too, Doc.
They
This
kinda
little
do.
guy came out looking like that little green alien from
Yeah.
Men in Black.
Yeah. Yeah, when my youngest son was C-section.
Oh, yeah.
When they cut him out and handed him to me, I said, "You better put that back. It ain't done yet. Look like a rubber chicken."
That was the same here.
You gotta
Same
slow
here.
cook this thing, man. Do it about 225.
Yeah.
Let it go.
My
Wife
oldest,
had,
my oldest son
Him-
popped out looking like the Gerber baby. It's like, "Oh, isn't he beautiful?" Then the second son comes like, "Oh."
Oh no, this one looks like me. This is horrible. Is that what you were thinking?
Who you been sleeping with, woman?
All I
That's
can
right.
picture is that horse
man
with the
that-
rubber chicken.
Demand that DNA test. What's this? This doesn't look like me.
Put it back
Kinda
on a
like that.
refund.
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode where Frank was inside the couch and he squeezes his way out of the rip and he's like, it looks like a baby being born from a couch. It's
Yes.
fucking weird.
Yuck.
Yeah, I told that son, I said, "You didn't even have the gumption to get born. You had to be drug out into the world. You're not a self-starter."
He needed help from the get-go.
Wow, Doc.
I know, right?
That's crazy.
Where's your motivation? couldn't be bothered
What do you
with
say
being-
back?
Couldn't be bothered with being born. Just had to be pulled out.
Lazy.
Wah.
That's what I think this guy is too. He's he titty too big. Changes. Doesn't. It's like, what the hell? Lazy little fuck.
I had big boys though. My first son was 8 pounds 11 ounces, and the second one was 7 pounds on the button.
Oh, nice. My wife has condition. So in the olden days, I would be the widower, but
Oh,
thanks to modern technology, you know,
well, I'm glad
we
we
got a lot
avoided
more,
that.
a lot more babies in the world. So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's nice. I love my family. I love my babies. I want more,
Yes.
but
Infants are cool, but the moment their poop starts to stink, you give them to the nanny and say, I don't want to see them again until they got something to talk about.
man.
Get this kid out of here, little wallet draining crap factory.
There ain't no joke with the wallet. So I got my
Wallet.
other two kids, and they're in a Pokemon and all that other shit.
Jeez,
Those
you-
companies got their goddamn tentacle into my wallet.
Mhm.
Get out of my
Ain't no
wallet,
way
you
I can-
fuckers.
Yeah. Those
Your
bastards.
your yard becomes a graveyard of brightly colored plastic play school things. Get this, you can't even cut the grass without hitting a speaking spell.
Sorry, if I go quiet, it's because I'm muted the mic. I don't want you guys to hear the baby go crazy.
Oh, I just
The guy's
let him
cranky.
go, man. I got roosters crowing. Are you kidding? let the kid crow.
This little guy. Oh man.
So let me hear from the chat. What do you guys got going on today? I know it's the dead of night over there across the equator. So Infinity's working late. Manicor's up late. What about the rest of you guys?
Shit, yeah, it's 2:30 over here. Damn.
I'm on the same side. I think Phineas. He said 2:30. It's only
2:30 in the AM. Well, 2:25, but yeah.
all right. So I'm 10 right now. 10 o'clock. 10:30.
8:30.
Oh,
Oh, what are you in the Azores? Where are you at, Kirby?
oh, I'm in Japan. I'm in Japan.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nice.
Oh, you're 10 at night. Okay.
Yeah, 10:30.
Oh, I'm 8:30 a.m.
Yes.
7:30 here.
Yeah.
Well,
By
you
the
guys,
way,
Okay, if you're late.
when I was in the Navy, we sailed by the Azores twice, and I never thought about what they were at all. Then I looked them up just the other day. Holy cow, that's a nice place. The Azores are beautiful.
Hmm.
They're damn
When you
near.
were in the Navy, did you used to sing the song in the Navy?
No, we never sang that song. Good stuff.
Would have been cool. You guys could have dressed up and
We did YMCA.
yeah,
Oh,
okay. That would have been good. But in the Navy would have been good. Since you were in the Navy.
Oh, so anyway, yeah, I looked up the Azores, and they're semi-tropical because of the Gulf Stream, and because they're built on volcanoes, which I did not know.
Hmm.
It's lush and green and warm, like it's the westernmost part of Europe. I did not know.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Built on volcanoes, you say?
Yes, indeed.
No thanks.
Well, if they're if you see things like hot springs and thermal heating going on, usually there's not enough pressure built up for a volcano to get nasty.
Mm.
It's the Mount St. Helens that you don't see coming that get you.
Yeah.
we used to train all over the Pacific, and then the volcanic rock is sharp as shit.
Yes,
I
it
remember,
is.
I remember just putting my hand on it, coming away with a bunch of fucking blood off of my hands.
Yeah.
Going through boots and
Yep.
cami pants.
So you served You served, Kirby?
Yes. Yes.
What
I was in the
branch?
Marine Corps for a very while.
Semper Fi Double Dog.
You double D'd me. I'm out,
Yeah.
sir. Oh yeah. It was terrible times, but I do it again.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I was a corpsman with the 2nd Marine Division. So I spent I spent all my time with the Marines.
So that's why you were called Doc.
Correct.
That is
sir.
nice. Corpsman up.
Corpsman up.
So did you ever tell your chat about the silver bullet?
I have no comments, sir.
No comments. All right. I'll tell it.
Comments.
So when in the Marine Corps, we don't have our own medical personnel. So the Navy assigns one to us. You know, attaches to our units, and they're called corpsmen, docs, right? So we usually run as a staple, and then we have people fall out, like either from heat stroke or whatever. Then we yell for the corpsman, corpsman up! The corpsman would come and administer the silver bullet to make sure this man isn't dying. And what the silver bullet is a thermometer up the ass to take a core temperature.
Okay.
Did you do boot camp at Paris Island?
No, I was a Hollywood Marine.
Oh, you dirty guy. Yeah,
I loved it.
on Paris Island, they run a thing called Hot Sop. And during the hottest months, it can get as high as 110 degrees with 100% humidity. So people be falling out, heat casualties.
I bet.
So you keep the cool rooms staffed 12 hours a day. Why am I hearing an echo?
I don't know.
Fanta, I blame you.
It probably will.
There we go. So on any given day during training, you could look for 15, 20, even 30 heat casualties to come rolling in. And it made for a very freaking busy day. And he's right. You know, to determine the temperature, you got to shove a thermometer up that ass. So imagine my surprise one day. We're doing the Bravo March. I had a recruit fall out on me on Paris Island. Like, oh, son of a bitch. Because there's nothing nastier than a recruit, period. And
They call them nasty.
Yeah, big nasties. So I'll tell this recruit, you know, drop your drawers. He's hesitant. I'm like, dude, it's no more pleasant for me than it is for you. He says, sir, this recruit knows the corpsman. What? I looked, it was a guy I went to high school with. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Horrible situation. Fanta, are you back?
I'm here.
Okay. You got all echoey on us for a minute there. I think you were on your phone.
Yeah, my phone rang. That's what happened.
Okay. All right.
Hey guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Now
Leave.
Now that Doc has friends, I don't have to feel sympathy anymore.
Never feel sympathy for the doctor. I'm used to being alone. I'm perfectly content to sit here and just stare at the screen and make everyone uncomfortable. That's what I do. Good stuff.
I just stare right back at you and make you feel it. All right.
Thanks for popping in, buddy.
All right. Thank you. It's good to see all you guys on the panel. Fanta, chat. You guys are awesome. See ya.
Good stuff.
I was waving. I was waving, and you know nobody can see.
Yeah,
me.
like anybody can see you.
Yeah.
See
you guys. Nobody wave back.
See you, buddy.
Good night. It's fun meeting new people.
Pardon me. I have to hack up a lung. I see Rex couldn't be bothered to come on over.
Oh, yeah, we lost Rex.
Appreciate you, Rex. Thanks, pal.
He got what he needed.
Yeah, he took advantage of me. He got art from me and then just ghosted me.
Tisk tisk.
It was, it was one of those.
How dare you!
How dare you?
How dare you?
Great,
We all know I'm just a placeholder until John gets back, and then we'll all jump back over there.
Oh.
Maybe he'll bring the party here.
Oh,
Party,
speak of the devil.
party.
What are you drinking? What do you got there?
What's up? What did I miss?
You killed him. What the hell?
Welcome back, John.
Need to draw.
Just found out. I just figured out. I've been trying to imitate Doc's laugh. I got it.
Right.
Here it is.
The best I can do. If I get a belly laugh going, I'll have a coughing fit that lasts for an hour. So
Please, somebody clip that shit. Oh, that's great.
Kiss my entire.
What's up, Fanta?
Hey, Dillard.
So this is where you hang out, huh?
At the moment,
Yellow.
I see how it is.
Hey,
I
man.
was on yours the other day. I'll be back. You just
We're all-
want to play that
Whatever.
damn
I don't beg.
intro.
Whatever.
Aw, you know I love you, Dillard.
Say it louder.
I love you, Dillard.
Say it sexier.
Oh.
I love you, Dillard.
Ugh, don't do that.
Mrs. Dillard's gonna kick your ass, John.
Gotcha, bitch.
Aye.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Matty.
How's it going?
So, Doc, we're 2 days late on my session. What's going on?
Oh, late.
No, we're not. It's 28th.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was the 18th.
No, sir.
18th.
When's mine then, Doc?
Yeah. Have you decided who you're going to have on for your first dual show?
No, I have not. Because I'm not going to pressure anyone into it. And I'm starting to feel the need to send out legal disclaimers and waivers. And
No. That was news you had for us last time you were streaming. What's
There-
new? New developments.
My stepdaughter is in college to be a counselor. And one of her assignments was to speak to someone at one of the drug courts, the accountability courts. And just ask them some subjective questions like, what kind of impact do you feel that your program makes on the community? Blah, 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 blah. And this idiot at one of the places said, we can't answer no questions. It violates HIPAA law. What?
Huh?
So I picked up the phone and I called a friend of mine who's a commissioner. And I said, can you help me out with this? Yeah. So put her in touch with the director of the largest program.
Now, this is the daughter-in-law that's disrespectful, that your wife allows to talk to you any which way?
No, she's a warm and loving human being.
Ah, I see.
So,
Like that, is it?
So she gets to interview through email this director of the statewide program. And her fucking professor said it wasn't good enough. Well, I don't know what to tell you. What did you want to do? You wanted to talk to the janitor at one of the, what the hell? You talk to the director of the freaking program. Dillard, where's my comic? Says guy from Red Bank.
It's on the way.
Hey, guy.
Now, also, guy from Red Bank claims that I told him to go F himself. When did that happen?
Sounds like you.
Carrie says.
Doesn't sound like me at all.
Carrie says, that was creepy, Fanta. Don't talk sexy to Dillard again.
I'm tired, Carrie.
Don't look into my mind for safety reasons. Everyone, John, they think it's psychoanalysis that I'm going to probe the psyche. It's not what counseling is like.
Now, is that the fault of you, or is that the fault of like general
Media?
That's media's fault. Yeah.
Counseling doesn't work like that.
Like, have you pitched that?
Yes. Had a guy come into the program one time, and everyone gets an assessment when they come into a recovery program. And it's just a needs assessment. We got to find out where you're at with your education, your employment, your work history, your psych history, all of that stuff, right? Got to know this stuff. So this guy comes in my office for his assessment. There's a desk. There's a comfy chair right there. No, he walks past all that to go get on my sofa that I used to veg out on and lays down like we're going to be doing some Freudian analytics. Like, yeah, partner, we don't do that here.
He's watched too many movies.
Yeah, you've seen entirely too many movies. So,
I'm actually thinking about. I'm sorry, Doc. You go.
No, I was going to say Hen was going to volunteer, but I told her you have to be on camera because 80% of what you say does not come out of your mouth. It's your nonverbals. And she's
80%
like, oh.
nonverbals.
She said, screw that. I'm not doing it.
And it's not what she said, Manticore, it's how she said it.
How she said it.
Screw that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking about
Bank.
doing a counseling course myself, actually.
All right. When we were at a private stream, Dillard, you asked me how I was doing. I said, great. Then you said, well, fuck you. Oh, that does sound like you, John.
Kind of.
It might have been me.
Carrie wants to know, Fanta, how does DG feel about you talking sexy to Dillard?
Yeah.
Mrs. Dillard is funny. She sings in chat, ignoring the game.
What Anthony doesn't know.
Oh,
like that, is it?
Now got ammo on you, Fanta.
No, it's not like that.
So, Manticore, you said you were going to take a counseling course?
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing one, yeah.
All right. For what? To what end?
Just to, like, as a backup in case the comic book stuff doesn't work.
The opposite. The opposite.
I've had a lot of experience in my own sort of way in that sort of thing. So I think like I could probably give back to the community in that way. So
right.
What do you mean you've had a lot of experience in that sort of thing? What does that mean?
He's
dealt with a lot of crazy people.
Most counselors are crazy people.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, are you one of those people like I want to be a counselor because I need counseling?
No. I counseled myself. Let's just put it that way.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
What are you doing in there, Manny? I'm counseling myself, Mom. Leave me alone.
You told me you were washing your hair.
I'm in the middle of praying over here.
I can't use that excuse anymore. I cut it all off.
That was the giveaway.
Oh my goodness. All right, Manticore. That means you can volunteer to be in the chair.
All right, fine. I'll do it.
All right, good man. We'll set it up.
I got a question, Doc.
Sure.
If that is your real name. What is the reluctance of people just in general? Because I find it fascinating endlessly, you know that. But what is the reluctance of people to I get enough taking the financial aspect out of it, right? To seek mental health. What is the reason why they wouldn't?
There's a stigma associated with it. Oh, we're getting the echo again. Who's on their phone?
Like Fanta.
Check 1, 2. Yes, it was
Yeah.
Fanta.
I'll be back.
Okay. There's a stigma associated with it. Some people think that, mental illness means crazy or defective or something, and it doesn't. If you can get the sniffles,
they used to call them mental defective.
if you can get the sniffles and still be a healthy athlete, then you can have a mental health issue and still be a perfectly normal person. And I think the other side of it is that people are hesitant to really dive into themselves. You know, they're afraid of what the process will reveal. Again, going back to that trope about the psychoanalytic, they don't want to be told that they're having.
Well, I mean, like afraid of what it will reveal to them or what it will reveal to the counselor.
Both. But once, you know, the model that I use in particular is very good.
More mushrooms.
It's very good at putting people at ease and understanding that it's just a conversational process, and it's very relaxing. You know, most people begin to enjoy the process before the first session is over. The problem is when they enjoy it too much. So, like my policy was, if in 8 sessions we're not seeing progress on what you came in for, I'm going to refer you to somebody else, because I don't want you to become dependent on the counseling relationship. So
that happens quite often, doesn't it?
It does. The worst one ever was I had a person with dependent personality disorder, and when
they ended up becoming dependent on you.
Yes. When I released her, she came into my office and had a fucking meltdown. I mean, the police had to be called to escort her out.
Jesus.
It was horrible. How could
I've
you
got a
do
problem,
this?
Doc. I'm over dependent on people. It's a Sunday. Leave me alone. I'm on the golf course.
Right.
I think too, like part of it is like a lot of people are proud too. They don't want to actually like have that reliance on somebody else or have to rely.
They see it as a weakness.
Yeah.
Or they don't want to be perceived as weak. It's not. It's none of that.
Yeah, but how do you really feel after you close the door and they leave?
You move on to the next client. The one skill that you really have to develop is a pretty damn good memory, because you don't take notes, you don't record, all of that's Hollywood. So if you're booked all day, you literally have to remember every session in your head as you're charting, because you have to accurately chart everything. And at first I thought that would be impossible, but it's a skill like anything else. So when I first retired, John, it was like something's missing. And it was the need to remember all of this all day long was gone.
You gotta take notes.
I don't think I would like that, to be honest.
Yeah, once I was able to understand what was missing, it was like, what a relief.
No, I mean, I would want to have that responsibility stay with me even after I stop practicing.
No.
I don't understand how people can have conversations and then like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. No, it's just weird. I would want to remember. I'd want to know.
Tree Goblin wants you to choke more, Cap. I'm gonna step in that slot here.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, Doc starts choking.
Yeah, I'll step into that for you.
Only choking.
So yeah, it's you will see the name in the appointment book, and you go, and you don't even have to pull the file. Your brain just accesses that last session. It's like, all right, where did we leave this? What are the main issues? What are the responses I need to be making? And then by the time they sit down in the chair, you're right back where you left off.
That's good. I don't want to spend half of my hour like catching up. You know?
Right. Yes, Mr. Kirby. I mean, you guys know what's coming now. This is my book, Mr. Kirby. Fun stuff. Fun stuff.
A damn dirty thing.
That's right.
Damn dirty thing.
Book 2 will be Jake Bishop, Blood on the Bricks. Book 3 is Justice or something like it.
Dude, I heard this dope ass name or this subtitle. It's a video game. I don't remember what the video game's called. Let's just say it's Call of Duty or something, right? Or Warfare or something. And the subtitle was Whispers in the Walls. I was like, oh, that sounds so good.
What is that? That rings a bell. That annoys me now. I'll have to look.
Yeah, a good title. A good title can make or break you, you know? Like Canadian Tussle is a good one.
Fuck. Why didn't I think of that? Fuck.
It's Warframe.
Warframe? Okay.
Yeah.
Warframe, Whispers in the Walls. Fuck, that
Yeah.
sounds so dope.
It is good.
Yeah, it does. I like that. My brain went away. Sorry, I'm back.
Did it come back?
Baby, come back. Any kind of fool could see.
That's what happened to me before when I was trying to work out why the fuck my audio wasn't working. My brain went away. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, your audio went completely sideways on John's stream.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, this is the same. I haven't changed anything. Does it sound better in here?
No, not at all. You sound the same as you were on my stream.
I wonder what it is.
You sound clearer to me, but still a little muffled.
I'll work it out tomorrow. I haven't used this like for streaming for ages, so everything's out of whack.
I've got to, one other investment I got to make is get a good microphone.
And this is like a $30 microphone.
Microphone check.
Because this air traffic
check,
control
1, 2, 1, 2.
sounding headset is not getting it for me.
I don't know how you can deal with that. I move so much when I'm doing stuff. Like, I had a headset like that, and every time, like at least once a day, they just whoop right off my head onto the floor. They fucking would break all the time.
I was streaming last year when we got Moxie, and she was a puppy, and she just latched onto the headset and yanked, yoink, right off my head. And that was before I learned to lock her out of the studio because she chewed up 2 headphone cables, 2 cell phone chargers, and something else. I forget what. It's like, all right, you're banished. You can never come back.
Metal Flyer.
Oh, wow. Here comes the sun big time. Let me turn
Yeah, Jesus.
Nobody wants to see that. Heesh.
That shiny head of yours.
Right? Put a man's eye out with that.
I got sunglasses on. It's all right.
So my wife was giving me the business. Apparently, she was watching my last stream. And she was like, I told you to get me some water in the chat if you were going to the store. How come you didn't get me any water? How come you guys didn't tell me my wife was in the chat?
I didn't see her.
I didn't either.
I may have had it on.
I kind of have a take on that, though, and it's that shit falls out of the sky for free.
Anyway,
it comes right out of the sink faucet for a very reasonable price as well.
Correct.
That shit's poison. Over here it is. I don't know about there.
I mean, I've got a Brita filter on my tap, so why not just drink the tap water? But
They add fluoride to our water.
Without fail, when she orders grocery, there's a freaking 5-ton case of bottled water. Speaking of water, though, water is the primary ingredient in coffee, and I'm out of coffee. I'll be right back.
Coffee.
I get most of my water from is coffee.
The primary ingredient in your coffee is water. If you're drinking coffee. I heard that only you're supposed to drink coffee, right? You're supposed to lay your spoon, and if the spoon sinks down, then your coffee's for homosexuals. It needs to be stronger.
Is that right? I'll keep that in mind.
On the angel, or the anti-angel.
What happened?
Nothing. Just commenting on the angel, the machine that you're drawing.
Devil flyer, angel flyer.
Promotional flyer.
Promotional flyer. I like that one.
Until Rex names it, gives it a proper name, it's promotional flyer.
This character is popular then. Everyone knows it.
There you go.
What? No. That's not why I meant it. You quick bastard, you.
He's always bigging himself up.
Let's see. Well, I'm behind the chat. Let's see. Margot. Scotland is blessed. We can drink.
So Kirby, what
straight.
do you do over in Japan? What's the occupation of a former Marine? Well, there's no such thing as a former Marine.
I am medically retired.
All right.
So I came over here, found out can't do shit without either being Japanese or fucking having retaken all the licensing over here for everything I had in the States. So I ended up driving over here. Driving not big fucking trucks. They have these box trucks, the moving trucks, you know?
Right.
Because the streets are so narrow and stuff, you get more work as a driver that way. And that's what I did for a long while. And before that, well, I got into that through, I guess, the equivalent of Mexican work in the States, right? You stand on a corner, dude swings by, has a company. You get in, you know, and go over there and start doing whatever, construction or moving or I don't know, whatever they want.
Day labor, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I found out through the British guy that owns the company that drivers make this much more, right? So 200 a day for labor or 500 a day for driving. So I was like, no brainer, you know, just get a driver's license. So I did that for 20 years almost now. And then got a little bit of a problem, got some surgery, and now I'm just taking care of my babies.
There you go. So why Japan? I mean, I know the appeal, but I'm always curious how people end up where they end up.
Yeah, I had no clue that I'd end up here. The wife's Japanese.
What was that?
Wife's Japanese. I met her. She was going through college in California, and I was doing the medic school, EMT paramedic school that was across the street from her campus, and that's how we met up. And been dating and got married. And she was like, "I want to go to Japan. I miss my family." So I was just like, "Okay, let's go."
I miss my family too. What the fuck?
Kirby said, "Peace out, America."
Well, my family is not close, you know, so I had nothing really on me. I know about Dillard's family though. He's always talking on the stream. He did the MTV Cribs one day, and he was talking about his family. So
yeah, John is actually
really cool.
Scandinavian, you see. Icelandic. But his mutation.
And I got a question for you, Dillard.
What's your
Do
question?
you remember the MTV Cribs show that you gave?
Yeah, I
You
never
showed-
watched it, but yeah.
No, you're MTV Cribs person.
Oh, okay.
You showed you making a tiny house. Did you finish that?
Yeah.
And
It's
whatever-
actually being used right now as the kids' playroom after we had that flood.
Oh, nice, nice.
That's where the babysitter sits and watches them in that room.
After that, this house that we had, so we moved. After you showed that, a couple weeks later we moved, and we moved to this house we're in, and it in the backyard it has a tiny house too. And I was just like, hey, just like freaking do it. We can't use it though. It has some fucking smell in it, and it pisses me off. I can't find it. I think it's black mold.
Burn it down.
So, yeah, that's the only thing we can do.
Burn it down.
Yeah, there's no way to fucking get rid of black mold except get rid of everything. So I was really pissed.
I had an outbuilding, and it was 20 by 15, and the tornado removed that for me. It looked like a crushed beer can. Like, all right, well, that's that.
I used to have an outbuilding.
Now it's a studio.
Yeah, that's the whole thing with men, right? You want to get to build a man cave.
I need a bigger studio. So I've said before, this one is set up for painting. So I do all my drawing in the living room with a drawing board. And my wife has always said, wow, you're taking over the living room and the dining room. You know, you have a studio. Yeah, but that's for painting.
My wife's the opposite. She's taking over everything now. I built this yeah. So I got this. I'm in the office I made, and then next to it is a weight room. It used to be a weight room. My weight room. I lost that with the birth of this new baby. My wife wanted it to be the baby room.
Okay.
At first I was just like, no, but then I thought about it. So did I. You know.
Yeah.
I want to see this little guy because the first two I missed out on a bunch of it. You know.
Yeah.
So I wanted it next to me.
Yeah,
My
they
wife's
grow
the opposite.
so
She's like,
fast.
how come you always work? Why don't you just stop smoking? Then you can work in the house and spend time with me and the kids.
Oh no.
All the more reason to smoke.
Shit.
You kind of answered your own question there, you know.
This place you're at, I mean the room behind you is not the same little shack you used to stream from?
Who, me? This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is same one. Same one. It's not connected to
same
the
one?
house.
Okay.
It's-
The walls
it's-
were
it's-
different back in the day. It was like foil.
Yeah, like 'cause this shed has no insulation at all.
Yeah.
It's just drywall over empty space in there. So it got super hot. So I ended up just tacking up insulation on the inside of it everywhere. And
How's it
then
work?
eventually that stopped working. I was like, you know what? I'm done with it. I went and got a 12,000 BTU air conditioner and stuck it in here. It doesn't matter how hot it's outside. It's reasonable in here.
Nice. Nice.
And I love your homemade smoke filter.
Yeah, it's great, right?
I need one of those in my life, man.
It's the
That's
filters are
badass.
so expensive, dude. Because I get the 2-inch filters. They're 20 by 20 by 2 inches thick, and they're MERV 13. So like they'll suck up anything. It's like hospital grade filters. You know what I mean? But and I even have an insert I can put in there for like some charcoal or whatever. But those are even more expensive. But yeah, if I get a new one, like I put it together, and for the first 2 months, like you wouldn't even be able to tell that somebody was in here that was a smoker. You know what I mean?
Oh, there you go.
You just move so many cubic feet per minute. You know what I mean? Of air.
Margot says Dillard has made Devilfire look like a very cool superhero.
Now, does that mean he wasn't a cool superhero before?
I know. I was thinking that when I read it.
Margot.
I took
Margot.
I took it as she knew that he was a villain, right?
Devil Flyer, the original, has all the things. We've got a beak, we've got a fin, we've got wings on the head, we've got wings, we got a tail. All the things. So Rex said, I need a character with all the things. And he made Devil Flyer.
And a battle axe too.
Well, yeah, the other one has a
He already has a wife. What are you talking about?
Nice. All right.
Yeah, the other one's got a pitchfork, I think. The original.
Rex is a single man.
Let's see.
All right, get the drawing there, Kirby. Come on.
Oh man, I just have this little monkey.
Yeah, what are you taking a mental health day? Hurry up.
Poor dog gift. You guys give him a hard time. He's just trying to be
I don't give him
himself.
Anthony, hell yeah, we give him a hard time.
I love that guy.
Power the course.
He was like the first link I followed off of Village Chat one day, and it was to it was to his stream, but he had guests that were fucking on his case, and I was like, "What am I watching?"
Yeah.
This guy
It's
is
power with
as
the course.
fuck.
With Comic Gate, especially.
It's
Yeah,
the
it
Wild
was
West, man. It's the Wild West,
It
especially
was
in
a
the
very
evening.
long time ago.
Yeah, over on Anthony's channel and over on Well Red's channel. I mean, you never know what you're going to walk into.
Well read. I saw first time wasn't too long ago. It's because of following the links and stuff, I was getting these recommendations. So I actually got recommended a well read stream, and it was they were what's it called? Reviewing Clayton Barton's book. I don't know what's called. Corzor,
yeah.
Yeah. And from what I gathered, they were friends, right? But not from that, not from that stream. I was like, holy shit.
Well Red is one of those guys that genuinely cracks me up.
And then Barton Brothers, they actually came up at the end of the stream, came on the panel.
Right.
And man, they were gracious as fuck after that ass raping. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah. The Barton Brothers are cool guys. Australians, of course.
Yeah.
They,
I live in mortal fear of Twitless commenting on my book. Because I would hate to have to kill him.
Did you see him and Jay Dollar fighting the other day? That was fucking hilarious.
No,
no. So I learned from that stream, like, maybe that's the way I should take criticism, you know?
Yeah, always.
Be like those guys, cool as a cucumber.
Oh yeah. Criticism doesn't hurt you. Even
good, John.
Even the hate.
So it does, Doc. Those cuts. Some of the stuff they were saying, I was like, holy shit. These guys are not gonna be friends at the end of this stream. Yeah. Let's see.
There was
Who else has
it's less common now, Kirby, but it used to be. On any given night, you could find just raw blood sports going on.
Right.
Just hate. Trash casting.
Yeah, it's only really Fanactor that does the blood sports in it, and occasionally.
Right. It was Anthony's own doing. So I sometimes tune in, sometimes stick to Dillard, you know. And, yeah, Dillard's pretty cool because what he does is
You
tries
can't
to
give
do.
look. You can't give Dillard praise. You can't.
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
especially not while he's listening.
Oh, no.
Everywhere I
Somebody
go,
gets
I swear to
praise.
God, everywhere I go, you guys are always trying to shit on my head. Somebody says something nice about me, and then you're trying to blacklist them.
So I stream on Twitch, right? And Twitch is filled with pronouns and all this shit, right? So when I volunteered for Script Battle, I was telling my stream about Dillard's Script Battle, you know,
right?
And how I used to watch Dillard do other stuff. Like I watched him make a side-scroller video game. I watched him do the D&D things and stuff. He's always doing something art-oriented. So that would get new people in. But I knew from watching Dillard from a long time ago how his chat is. And I was just like, I wonder how long can my guys last in there.
Well, my chat isn't as raw as it used to be before.
All right, Kirby, read that chat for me, will you?
Yeah, see Jim Cox now.
From which one? Oh,
on the
Jim,
screen.
Jim Cox?
Yes.
Yep.
Don't say Dillard is cool in front of Dillard. And then Ice Queen says, "Hey, y'all."
Hello, Caroline. Good to see you.
Tree Goblin says, "Trashcast is hilarious." So, hopefully, my guys return to Script Battle. I'm gonna keep promoting
Hopefully
it.
they do now that some of them have points. Yeah. Hopefully they do.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I was like, Dillard, you clever dog, man. You got you gave him the points. Remember? Yeah.
Yep, I do remember that.
Hopefully he'll come back.
Plot thickens. I know.
Yeah, and he was a winner. Like he had the most points out of that day. So I was like, oh. I told him, I was like, yeah. I was like, you know the 500 and 300 point is you can win a commission off this man. He's not an amateur artist. He's a professional artist. That's a professional commission. Trying to sell it.
Something to think about. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I ought to go back and stick around.
So each one of those guys does something. They're just not an art aficionado or something like that. So the guy you gave that to, he's a programmer making his own video game from Jamaica.
Cool.
And the other one, the ones that you highlight said, bruh, draw faster to Dark Game. That guy, he owns his own 3D printing workshop, whatever, where he gets his commissions and stuff are to make parts for like movies and stuff like that. He's in the UK.
Oh, cool.
And the other ones are artists that were in there and stuff. So
other non-creatives. Okay. I was watching an episode of this show called Rick and Morty. Right. And in this particular episode, the kid accidentally got a robot pregnant and this thing came out of it.
That was the best ones, that one.
And at the very end, the guy's like, you got to find some way to live in this world, right? Everything just can't just be death and destruction. And he's like, but that's all that's in my heart all the time is just I want to murder and destroy and conquer. And the guy's like, have you thought about being a creative?
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. Anyway.
So, Doc.
Yes.
When did you start drawing?
About an hour ago.
7
years ago.
Yeah, you're talking all this shit, Doc, about being able to draw today. What time is your stuff arriving? Do you know?
I don't. I just got the email from FedEx.
So I gotta read this chat. I'm gonna read this for you, Doc. KSS CG channels have always been pro ball busting more than other channel chats, and the slums are no different. It makes you stronger. I see that.
It does.
Yeah,
that's the truth.
Ice Queen
Unless you
says,
have feelings, in which case it will destroy you.
It'll
I
destroy
have
you.
feelings. I am a human being.
You better get that out of here real quick, Kirby.
You hurt my
Okay.
feelings.
My feelings. Ice Queen says, Fanta, I did not leave the DM group because of you, unless we have a problem I don't know about.
Lol. Lol.
Some more
Oh.
drama.
But no.
Drama.
Here's the conclusion.
Too many hens in the fox house.
Hens.
Oh man. Jim Cox says, Trashcast is just going to further rip CG apart. I kind of follow that. I don't know exactly what that's referring to.
He's talking about Ethan Van Skyler in Trashcast.
Okay. Then I know what that's about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran it today. KSSS says, I love giving well read and Dark after a hard time. Make no mistake, it's just me teasing. They know that. That's good. And then Fata says, Caroline, okay. I wasn't sure. We're all good. And that is it. Back to Jerome.
You need a golden calculator to divide. Time it takes to look inside and relax. What do you do, Doc? What do you do with yourself when you're just drawing and there's nothing you can't? I mean, there's nothing left to talk about, and you just have to keep drawing. What do you do?
He starts thinking about time travel.
Jim Cox says, Ethan's whole attach of EJ is based on EJ not accepting criticism, which EVS also has the same problem with. Then Ice Queen. I guess I can skip that, right? I'll skip that. I'll leave that between you and Fanta, Ice Queen.
They have no issues. They have no issues. The only person Fanta has issues with is she's in a all-out war with Carol.
Oh, Carol.
It's the Troll Queen versus the Dark Angel.
Which one's which?
The problem is that Fanta's in a loveless relationship with Dark Gift. I mean, he should be in a relationship online with me instead.
You leave my colorist alone, Fanta.
That's right. Yeah, you're all connected. And all you fucking weirdos. God damn it. There ain't no way I can bring new people in here.
I don't mean to be telling tales out of school or anything, but I hear that DG, over online, beats Fanta. That's not good.
What?
Just saying. That's what I heard.
He better not be abusing the Dark
shit.
Angel. Anthony, I know you're watching. Defend yourself.
Is this a ploy to lure Ellie out? It's supposed to be taking some time. Let's see here.
Doc, did you see what happened with Jay Dolla's stream earlier tonight?
I did not, sir. What happened?
I saw it, yeah.
Okay, well, Jay Dolla made a stream. I thought it was funny. Because Dark Gift put out a tweet saying, hey, no CG slums on Sunday night tonight. Gonna take some time off. Been a long week, right? And everybody's like, okay, cool. So Jay Dolla starts up a stream saying, why is Anthony like this? Why is he a woman? Why does he need time off? And I had to step in there because I understand where he's coming from, but he was coming off as very gay. So I had to go in there and kind of like, I think this is what you mean, J-Dub.
He does that quite often. Comes off kind of gay, like especially for someone who's like against gays and censors gays.
So what do you call it? Because it almost seems unnatural. Like it's natural in one sense, but it's also like depending on the severity of it, how much you care about another man's mental health.
Depends.
I'm not saying that Jay Dollar does. He did it as a joke, right? But a lot of people in the chat were taking it as dead serious.
Depends on if they're homies, right?
I don't know.
Or
it could be an
else.
It's all in good fun. We're just having a laugh.
Yes, that's what I started with. Yeah, I know that in this case it isn't, but what do you call that?
Empathy? I don't know. I thought it was J Dollar hairline stream.
J Dollar made a stream. TJ said Jay's hairline is running for the hills, and every 5 seconds, Jay appeared to be looking at his hairline.
Did TJ say that? I wasn't there for that bit. That's funny.
Yeah, Kansas said it. And
Good
Jim
morning,
Cobb
Bo.
says,
Good to see you.
"Oh, I thought that was a TJ stream. I skipped through it and didn't hear much. That wasn't twisted to be about TJ."
Yeah, that just happens with TJ.
Yeah, it's kind of derailed.
You know, I feel bad because, like, I mean this seriously, but like, but for the grace of God goes me when it comes to TJ.
Yeah, I can't with him, mate.
Because I am just like TJ. I don't want any conversation to be happening unless it's about me.
Yeah, but you're tolerable, John. He's not.
Tree Goblin says, "We live in TJ's world."
We just live in TJ's world.
And then let me go back up.
Hold up.
All right. I'm sorry.
No, that's TJ's battle cry. Hold up.
Let me finish. And the funny thing is, his story's never finished. They just go around in circles.
I wanted to say stuff, and I couldn't. I was just like, "God damn it, motherfucker!" Anyways,
nobody gets to say anything when TJ's on stream.
No, TJ will absolutely talk over everyone.
It would have been a good joke too.
Finatra's chat is hilarious. When he gets on Finatra's stream and starts, like the whole chat turns on him. Like, so literally there'll be like 47 people in the chat all jumping around. Like,
that's funny. Let's see. KSS says, "I'm just like TJ." Oh, no, you're not, Dillard. You are nowhere near the level of annoying as TJ.
Now let's analyze that. If John wasn't an artist, if he wasn't drawing here to impress and entertain, would he in fact be as irritating and annoying as TJ?
No, John, cover your ears for a second because he's got charisma. TJ doesn't have charisma.
As they were just singing your praises, John. Don't need your head getting any bigger.
Yeah, no, we don't need that.
His price is going up as we speak.
Yes.
All right, I'm putting my earbuds back in. Here we go.
Just pay another $100.
Yeah.
$4,000 cover? What?
It's 4,000 a page, baby. Just saying. Oh, Phantom. We were talking about this rumor that's going around that Anthony is abusing you.
What's all that about?
Maybe you have Stockholm syndrome a little bit.
Spill the beans, sister.
So they're really boyfriend and girlfriend?
No, she's the internet
No.
fiance. And the other part, Fanta, was that we were just saying that no, there's no beef between you and Caroline, but there is a beef between you and the Troll Queen, Carol. It's the Troll Queen versus the Dark Angel.
So what's this beef with my employee, Carol and Fanta?
You fired Carol, John. You don't get to call her your employee anymore.
What?
You hired a troll. That was right. I forgot about that.
You fired her. Or she worked her way out of a job. I don't know which.
That's basically what it was. She worked herself out of a job.
Now, Fanta says
That's so
Anthony
nice to me.
has never hit her, but she's saying that as she's hiding the black eye. So,
And she's doing this with her hair, right? Like covering up one side of her face. No, he's never hit me.
Run into the doors.
I fell.
Since Carol
down the steps.
Since Carol's got part of the CG slums and like an official slumlord, the clout's starting to go to her head. So.
Oh my God, Dillard says intentionally funny things, and I laugh in amusement. TJ claims he scored, and I quote, right under Einstein on an IQ test, and I just laugh. Yeah, okay. Wow, if he actually said that, he needs to sit in the chair.
The funniest part was when he was talking about having urinal conversations with people, and like we were like, "What? Like you actually talk to people at a urinal? That's like against the code. Like
that totally violates the man code. You don't do
It
that.
does. Do that.
That day,
What's
the
up,
day
Yankee?
about the dick pics. You
Yeah.
remember the day about the dick pics, right? That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first time
I was there back then when that happened.
that was the first time I ever heard of that, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. I couldn't fucking
Yeah, that was funny.
or anything.
He'll
But
never live
you
that
guys
down.
may
Ever.
have- You guys may have missed it, right? But as everybody was turning against him in chat and stuff, he said, and then it happened a second time. You guys missed that. So he did it again.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
And I was fucking dying. Everybody just talked over that part and stuff. And he didn't bring it back up. He was all quiet afterwards. So he did it twice, and I wanted to hear more about it. What was the second time he did it?
Jesus Christ! I mean, if you're gonna do dick pics, I picture like a little sombrero.
And like the first
and a
time he sent it to a man.
Yeah, the first time was to a man, and he's like, "That wasn't gay," and I was like, "That's fucking gay, dude."
All right, look, I can't move off of this comment about TJ claiming to have scored so high on an IQ test that he
how high was it?
Just under Einstein. Now, first of all,
Jesus.
I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that the IQ test was developed after Einstein.
Yeah, I think it was too.
So
interesting.
That would be a lie.
So TJ's a liar. Huh? That's not news to me.
Maybe he fell for online IQ tests.
What the hell are you talking about, Fanta?
Oh, the dogs. Anthony's dogs.
Yes, Tanya, we absolutely just swapped channels. It's the exact same people. Jim Cox says, me and Einstein are too smart to take IQ tests anyway. That's right. Yeah, I think TJ fell for that, man. He took one of those online 5-question IQ tests.
Yeah.
And it said,
Probably.
holy shit, you're a fucking genius.
That's what I'm thinking too.
And that's, are you a robot?
It's like, you're a fucking genius. Now all you have to do is pay this money and we can get a full breakdown of your IQ.
Right. Okay, the IQ test was originally invented in 1904 by Alfred Binet.
1904.
Do we have a record of Albert Einstein taking an IQ test?
Sorry.
I'm looking it up.
Bless
right
you,
now.
John. Thanks, guys.
Bless you, John.
Gesundheit.
I didn't know that was a sneeze. It was so quiet.
Right? It's like a sneezette.
Sneezes that blow your head off.
Oh, I'm not Doc. I'm not trying to evacuate my bowels with every sneeze.
Oh, that was hurtful.
Not
All
as
right,
hurtful as that
so-
sneeze you had earlier.
Best known for developing the theory of relativity, he is amongst the topmost geniuses the world has recognized. Einstein, however, never took an IQ score test. However,
Ooh.
based on historical records, academics have estimated his score to be around 160.
You can't estimate a test, otherwise you wouldn't need to take it. They can fuck off.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not going to mention a name, but there was a person who I met about a year ago that used to stream on the draw streams that claimed she had a 182 IQ and she hung out with Stephen Hawking and worked with him. And I was like, and you're streaming on a draw stream to 15 people?
Yeah.
Actually, that bit is plausible.
Okay, all right. Maybe TJ meant Jerry Einstein, who had an IQ of 85. There you go. That's more likely.
I estimate TJ's to be about 65.
You know, there's a bell curve there, boys and girls. You're on one slope or the other.
Like skiing.
Like I remember there was a guy at our command. He was literally a card carrying fucking Mensa genius, and his IQ was only 150. I say only.
Okay, what about him?
And then what happened?
He had absolutely no common sense whatsoever.
Funny that, isn't it?
He was a corpsman, right? And I overhear him talking to a patient who was there for a headache. And he was writing the guy a phone shit to call home to tell his parents that they were going to do brain surgery, exploratory brain surgery. I went running in there. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? There will be no brain surgery.
Oh, shucks. Ruin all the fun.
He's got a headache. Give him an ibuprofen. Get the hell out of here.
We're going to find out what the problem is. Exploratory brain surgery.
It's Motrin and hydrate. Change your socks. Get out.
That's right. Exactly right. Exactly right.
Sorry, my baby's up. I'll be muting my mic.
Again, you don't get much sleep, do you, Kirby?
I do not.
Sleep is not an option when you're a new parent or a parent of a newbie.
I was really lucky. Mine, like, once you don't have to like feed them every 2 hours. Mine like slept straight through, like till like 8 o'clock. Yeah.
I didn't know you were a daddy, Manticore.
I don't speak about it often. No.
Right on. Right on. Yeah,
The bad ones rarely do.
Fuck you, John.
Oh, John. Damn it, man. My youngest he was good. He didn't cry a lot. He slept through the night pretty quickly, mostly because of the Paragark I gave him. Anybody remember Paragark?
No. What is it?
Is
it like rum?
It was pretty much morphine. The doctors used to give it for teething, rub a little of this on their gums, and it'll help with pain. No, it doesn't. It knocks them the fuck out.
No, gone.
Yucky.
Do you consider that? Do you consider that abuse?
I consider it poor practice, so they don't do it anymore. But it was definitely
No, not that. But I mean, like, I've known parents that will take their kids to the movies, right, or like the drive-in, and they'll make them all fucking swig fucking NyQuil and shit, so the kids all fall asleep during the movie.
Yeah, that's abuse. That's not parenting. That's not parenting. Yucky gum.
Over here, like, a lot of people dip, when the kids are teething, they'll dip like the dummy in like some brandy or like some beer or something and give it to them. So I think that's abuse. But
yeah, my aunt used to rub the whiskey or whatever on the baby's mouth when they were teething.
Jesus, that burned like hell.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's abuse. Jeez. Everyone knows you use wine for that.
Pretty scary.
Yeah. God, man, I've got some lag happening here.
Yeah, probably.
Probably my Australian internet slowed everything down.
I mean, there's no lag in the audio visual, but the interface, my mouse, everything is laggy. Oh, there we go. I still rub whiskey on my gums. I'm rubbing right now.
That's just bad practice, kids. According to Doc.
Only on a baby. Only on a baby.
No, not me, Jim Cox. We had this neighbor named Luann and Dan the Man and Luann. They were big old fat people, and they had a gaggle of children.
They've got fat people names, so Dan the Man and Luann, they're fat people names.
Yep. And they had a bunch of kids, and they had a big old minivan. Always be doping up their kids before they go anywhere.
You guys should, what is it? There's a commercial. Let me go find this before I even approach the topic. Stand by.
Okay.
I can't even give myself a wrench on my own channel.
What do you need a wrench on your own channel for?
To drop links.
You do not need a wrench to drop links on your own channel.
Your own channel? What the fuck?
I'm streaming to one channel from another.
Oh, yeah, I get you. Are you streaming from the Madness thing? Is that?
Yeah.
There's your first mistake right there.
It's the only way I can get to my to my YouTube channel. What the fuck? Try to run another 30-second commercial. See what I'll punch this screen through the freaking wall. You must be crazy.
Because that'll solve all your problems, Doug.
I despise.
Good one, man.
All right, so John, I'm gonna put this link in the private chat. Would you be good enough to pull it up and share screen?
Oh, sure. Go ahead. Stop screen, present, share screen. Share. Ready to go when you are, Doc.
Fire when ready.
Mom, can I have a popsicle?
No, honey, you'll spoil your.
Hey parents, tired of those out-of-control kids? Throwing embarrassing tantrums wherever they go. At the grocery store, on the playground, even at the dinner table. You've had it with parenting, but wait, there is introducing
This is a fantastic ad.
tool for child tantrum prevention. It's simple. Just douse a rag with our patented Sleepy Time formula, place it over your child's cry hole, press and hold gently for 8 to 12 seconds, and presto, no more tantrum.
I was beginning to think adoption was the only way out. And a friend introduced me to nap.
It's never been so quiet around here.
The secret lies in Naptime's revolutionary fast-to-sleep formula. Developed by military-trained scientist doctors from NASA, Naptime's powerful molecules rush to the child's brain on contact, gently inducing instant tranquility.
This is chloroform.
Chloroform.
While it draining crap factories out on the street, that's okay. Naptime works in any situation. On the golf course. Awkward blind date.
I had a really good time tonight.
Yeah, no.
It even works on pets.
After we had our first child here, we regretted it almost immediately.
We didn't know that she'd cry so much.
Talk about defective. But thanks to nap time, our little Samantha here hasn't made a noise in weeks. I keep her in a shoebox.
Call now and we'll send you your very own 24-ounce bottle of Naptime solution for only 23 easy payments of $1.99. But wait, there's more. Act quickly and you'll also receive the all-new Dream Sack absolutely free. It's compact and portable for those on-the-go tantrums. Just cover it, tighten it, and forget about it. It's that simple.
We can't breathe good.
So if this looks familiar...
I can't breathe good.
Then don't wait. Order today and join the millions of Americans who just can't stop saying,
Thanks, nap time.
Thanks, nap time.
Thanks, nap time.
nap time, when they just won't shut up. Nap time is not legal in the following states.
Everywhere. Security out says the spray trigger is backwards.
That last part, I think I'm pregnant, and he punches her right in the womb. Okay, I'm sorry. That was funny. John looks offended. John, are you offended?
You're muted, John.
You're muted.
I say I am a little bit offended. I don't understand that commercial at all. My children are a joy to be around. Very well-behaved children.
Oh, who did we lose?
Kirby.
Kirby was offended also.
Yeah. Look what you've done now, Doc.
Say it again.
Now look what you've done, Doc.
I know. I'm a damn dirty thing. Oh, the little guy needed some attention. Copy that. Well, just remember, there's always nap time.
Okay, this. No, $1.91 can't be that.
Right? Are you tired of those little wallet draining crap factories? Thanks, nap time.
They're the only things that give my life meaning. The only things that make me smile. If I didn't have them, all I would have was Manticore.
I like the face.
You can't bounce Manticore on your knee, John. Or at least you
I'm a
should.
bit too big for that.
Not saying you can't. You just probably should.
There he is.
Thanks, nap time. I'm sorry. I found that to be the funniest damn thing I've ever seen on the internet.
You're from that era, though, Doc. So.
Yes. Manticore also makes Dillard smile.
It's true. No, I was thinking about that type of scenario the other day because I was thinking about when parents become grandparents, like there's also another transition that has to be made. Like around the time, you know, when your kids are adults and they leave the nest.
Yes.
There's a transition that has to be navigated there. How people look. My mom is having a bad time dealing with when it comes to her daughters, my younger sisters, and all that. And they're already way past age, right? But almost all members of my family suffer from some sort or another of arrested development. But she's having a hard, now it's at the point now where she's spiraled so out of control that my older brother doesn't want to see her at all, doesn't want to give her access to the grandchild, just unable to communicate with her children effectively enough to maintain relationships. I don't know, it's difficult. I'm thinking about it, and I get phone calls. What are we gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm not gonna do it. It's not my business. But something has to be done because I kind of feel like it's a bad all around situation.
It's
doesn't sound like a great one.
It's transitory.
Some do with it better than others, I think, too.
It'll pass with time.
Temporary.
Everyone has to adjust to a new paradigm. And some people will adjust quickly, some don't.
See, my grandparents, they were terrible parents, but they were fantastic grandparents. I can't fault them at all. And if I talk to my dad or his sister about it, they have a complete different opinion on them. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not that I'm talking about the relationship they have with their grandchildren. It's just the relationship that you have with your children has to change when they start their own lives, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's what has to change.
And
usually that change doesn't come around until they have their own kids. Then they start to get really hard and fast with how they're going to be raising their family and the kind of dynamic they want to set up for their life. And whether or not you're going to be in the picture for that is up in the air. Are you coming with me or are you not?
I mean, when my son arrived at age to move out, as I was throwing his shit out the window, I told him, the door's always open. Feel free to drop by at least, once a week, maybe once a month.
I never had a great relationship with my parents in that respect. I've got a good relationship with my mum now. My dad, I don't really speak to at all.
Right.
Occasionally I do. But yeah, I guess they didn't when I had a daughter. When I had my daughter, they didn't really. There wasn't much involvement from them at all. I was pretty much on my own. My grandparents did a lot.
Yeah.
Like for instance, for me, I didn't really have. I didn't run into this problem until I was already older. I didn't have kids. I had kids late, right? My oldest kid is 5. I'm pushing 40 right now. So I was more mature when all this stuff happened. I didn't really have to go through the delicate tiptoeing, navigating, making mistakes kind of deal. It was kind of pretty much cut and dry from the beginning.
Yep.
But dude, I mean, damned if my mom has a real hard time in almost every aspect of interpersonal relationships. She doesn't have a friend for more than a year, maybe a year and a half. And all of a sudden that person is evil and she's on to the next friend,
Okay.
And so she's constantly the common denominator.
Yeah.
So you're saying, am I hearing you correctly, that that's a new development? Was she that way when she was raising you guys?
Yes. But she had my father to check her.
So now she's there's no one to tell her that she's fucking up.
And I certainly don't want to step into that role. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
And not only that, I'm not the eldest son.
Okay.
That's my job. But the eldest son is the one she's having the problem with. And also the youngest daughter. And also my other sister. Weird.
So they're all turning to you as the mature one.
I'm the only one that's maintained relationships with everybody.
Yeah.
Why is that?
You got to talk to mom.
Have you talked to mom? No. Why? What happened? 30 minutes later, I'm like.
Womp,
See,
womp,
me and my mum had a lot of differences, like, and there was a point where I had to go, you know what? She's her. She's not going to change. So I'll just bite the bullet and be the better person and not really push the point. You know, she does things sometimes, and I really want to say something, and I'll just avoid saying it because it's easier just to let it go. We still clash, like every now and again, but like since I've gotten older, I've gotten better at like avoiding the confrontation and just shutting my mouth.
It is all a matter of interpersonal dynamics, and that word dynamics is important. It means it's always changing. Things are always changing. But what I'm hearing you say, John, is that it's not transitory in your mother's case. She's been this way forever.
Correct. Yeah.
And how was her relationship with the grandkids?
With mine, fine. But that's only because, and I'm being honest here, that's only because of me. Because she's very venomous with my wife.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Sneaky and coded phrases and just shit, just an awful venomous person, right? For no reason. She got no reason to be that way. Other than the fact that she took my boy from me, right? Whatever that is.
Might be her upbringing though too, John. Like she's projecting from something.
Yeah, but who the fuck cares? She's not a teen. She's an adult for a lot of years now already, you know?
Yeah, we don't do the blame the parents thing for a person's drama or trauma. You know, unless you were actually victimized,
I'm not blaming them, saying blame them, but I'm saying like that those things can a lot of the time be from that, especially if it's like something that she's been consistent her whole life.
Sure.
That way.
I mean, yeah, it's obviously a maladaptive behavior, but from what was she adapting to?
Yeah.
But again, John, you're you. You're not her, and we can't affect a change in her. So you're navigating it the best way you can. I think that that's a little odd that she's venomous toward your wife. And I know you, John. I know you put down some boundaries there. What was her? How did she respond to you saying, "Hey, don't do that"?
Oh, there's been. So that she don't do that. I mean, the same way I deal with everybody. I think I'm sitting here looking at you do it right now. Don't bullshit me. Like, weeping and shit. I'm here weeping and you have no reaction on your face because I can tell you're fucking lying and I don't get affected by your crocodile tears. I've lived with you for 18 goddamn years.
Yeah,
you know the story.
Right. So that doesn't turn out well.
But I'm the only one that still maintains a relationship.
KSS.
And it's only because
I don't know why your mom is like
you know
that,
why?
But I blame Twitless.
Thank you. I don't have a problem, and this may come as a shock to a lot of you guys. I don't have a problem playing second fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to be the center of attention. I don't need to be right all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if she's having a problem with me or with anybody else, I could say, I get your problem. I'm not going to sit here and press that I'm right, but I'm not going to sever relationships over it.
Right.
You can do you. That's fine. I don't need you to change for me. That's not a big deal to me.
But you're not going to be venomous toward my wife.
Yeah, I mean, that's just how it is.
Yeah, understandably.
And her response to that is to gaslight you and say that's not happening.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an example. Give us an
how
example.
could you think that? Or, okay, let's say my wife is Mexican, right?
Mm-hmm.
But there's a difference between kinds of Mexicans, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's...
All Mexicans aren't the same?
What?
There's differences in Southern California. Everybody's subsexed, right?
Yes.
There's basically there's Americanized Mexicans and there's border brothers. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The people that come from Mexico, they ride around, they got the horses, they have the big trucks that say Michoacan on them, big, that kind of stuff, right? Mexicans, they call them Mexican Mexicans. Or then there's me. the Americanized Mexicans, the ones that listen to lowrider oldies or that sort of thing. We have Raiders outfits on. We don't have Banda shirts and sombreros. We have like a Dodgers t-shirt, and a backwards hat. Chicanos, right? My family is a bunch of Chicanos. My wife's family are Mexicans.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll do things like, and I know for a fact, she knows better, right? She'll do things like when my wife will come over, she'll put on Mexican music.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Oh God.
That's some passive aggressive shit there.
Right.
That's just an example. There's many examples.
Golly. So, and what does your wife say to you about it?
Oh, she'll say, I know what she's doing. I know, I get it. I understand. And I'm thankful to her that my wife isn't as hot-blooded as stereotypes would lead you to believe.
Right.
Pretty level-headed.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
So, and she tells me about it, and she'll express how upset she is by it. But she doesn't force me to go and change it, right?
Yeah.
Go
do something about this.
Make a decision. It's me or her, that kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
Right.
If she was like that, yeah.
Because 100% of the time it's going to be her over my mother. Right? So it's like, she knows the answer to that. It's me or her. She knows that I'm on her side.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So
that's unfortunate though. You still find yourself placed in that situation because of the nature of the city. Of course, you're on your wife's side about it, but that's your mom, so you're trying to maintain some kind of relationship.
Mm-hmm. That's right, Kirby. It's like hiring a tuba player to follow a fat guy.
Thank you for that, Kirby. No emotional scarring here whatsoever.
I like this guy.
Yeah, he's good people. So,
but it's that. Well, I'm your mother. You should never talk to me in that way. Kind of attitude. I need to be given a level of respect, no matter what, and that respect. See the reach that respect should have, in my mind, is crazy because she thinks it should extend to every aspect of everything, no matter what.
Correct.
But if she actually
Cap, what the hell have you what did you latch on to?
She deliberately changes the music.
Or she'll be watching, Yellowstone or something, and when my wife comes over or whatever, she'll change it to some novella or something.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That is low. That is upper level, passive aggressive, low hanging fruit.
It's the little things.
Jesus.
But see, in my mind, if she wants that sort of respect, she'd give that respect to the person you love. You know what I mean? Like that.
Well, yeah.
That's what happens with her friendships. They reciprocate the way she acts, and then that's it. She blows up.
That's it. Yeah, you mirror me. Like, how dare you? Yeah.
It's the respect thing is, respect has to be earned. That's from strangers. With family, there's carte blanche respect, but you can lose increments of it by my father.
Definitely.
Had my respect because he was my father, but he was also an addict. So over time, he lost my respect.
Thank you, Doc.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah,
your mother is rapidly ceding ground on that automatic respect thing.
Yeah. So she was, she's always been out of control. I recall at my wedding, she was fighting because she was not included on the invitation. Because on the invitation, it will say, traditionally, it will say the parents of the bride, right? It'll say this person and this person cordially invite you to the wedding of their daughter to this person. Because she wasn't on that, because she believes in the new way, right? She's a Chicano. She's not an old school Mexican. It should be the parents invite you to the wedding of their kids, right?
Right.
So she was livid to the point where she was going to protest the wedding by going across the street from the wedding and setting up a folding chair. Huh?
Yeah, sitting across the street. Yeah, you told me this story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking
Christ.
She's going to take an igloo with her drinks and a folding chair and protest the wedding.
Jesus.
And so how did you resolve that?
Well, for something that severe, right? At that point, I basically had to go tell her, if you want to stay in our lives, you're gonna get in here and stop acting a fool.
Yeah, that's some crazy fucking shit. Like, that's like, I'm more important than you or your fucking wedding. Like,
yeah,
that's basically what she's saying. Like, yeah.
Jeez.
Like, I got my aunts and uncles, like your sister, my mom's sisters, my mom's sister-in-law, all their family, they're all inside here. She's trying to protest. Get the fuck, you're outrageous.
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember when you told me. It's like, fucking, how does someone think that way? Like,
jeez. So was she in turn blaming your wife for that?
Oh, probably. Who knows? She doesn't blame me for any of it. She blamed me for not what do you call it? Standing up for the family, my family, my passed away father. That's me not giving them a proper place, right?
Right.
In her head.
do you think that's why she's maybe like she is now? That stems from the wedding thing? Like,
No, apparently this has been going on forever.
Yeah.
Going on for quite a while. So there's a gross sense of entitlement there. It's that coveting of an unearned place of prominence or preeminence. And while she passively aggressively puts down your wife, holy cow. So the answer is, and John has already hit upon it, you just leave it alone. What are you going to do?
There's not much you can do, really. Yeah.
I mean, at some point,
I make it a point that I do not go to visit my mom, so she can see the kids, whatever, without my wife.
Good on you.
So if they're coming, she's coming, and you have to deal with her. I don't care what you feel about her. She's going to be in your house, and you better offer her something to drink.
Yeah. So at some point, your mom needs to get in a chair somewhere with a counselor, but again, that's not an issue you can fix, nor should you even worry about trying. And you tell your siblings that. Oh, wait a minute. Do you still have a witch?
I don't believe I do. I've had witchcraft put on me, Doc.
Oh.
I opened up my mailbox one day to a voodoo witchcraft scenario.
Gypsy curse.
You got a chicken foot?
No, it wasn't a chicken foot. It was arranged sticks tied together with big clumps of hair.
Oh,
the fuck? Right. Creepy.
That's fine.
I wonder whose hair it was. That's so fucking weird.
Jesus Christ, man. John.
No, it's like, take that, put that like in the dumpster.
Jeez. That's some shit right there.
Oh, the fat witch? No, she's still here.
Oh, well, now tell us about the fat witch. Actually, tell them. I got to step away for just a moment.
Oh, well, I got a big fat babysitter who I caught practicing witchcraft on my kids. She was doing the cleansing, the healing with the egg on the kids. They put the kid into bed. You light candles underneath the bed, stick it under there, and then you rub the egg across their skin because the fire will release the evil humors into the egg. But the egg has to be incubated. It has to have a chickie inside of it. It can't be just a regular egg from the store. It has to be a fertilized egg.
Is that a Mexican thing or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I just never heard it before. That's all.
Yeah, because they got the ojo. He says rubbing the huevo for ojo. Because I don't know if you guys heard about this. There's also something called giving a baby or a kid the ojo, which is the eye. Folklore states that if you see a kid who is very cute and you want to hold the baby, right, but you don't get to, then you leave the eye curse on the baby.
Okay.
And the only way to prevent that is if you have something called an ojo de venado, the eye of a deer. Well, there's these little peas or beans, right, that look like deer's eyes. And typically they will make these into jewelry, which you could then put as a bracelet or a necklace on the baby to protect it from getting the ojo. Okay?
Okay.
But if they don't have one and the baby got the ojo, then the only way to get rid of it is by the egg.
By the egg, okay. Yep. Gotcha.
And I said, I don't know what this is about, but it's not happening anymore.
No more. That's enough.
You are going to be out on the street. Kirby says Filipinos do that too, probably because they have Latino history. The evil eye, the old stink eye, the old one eye.
Yeah, we had this woman that was like living across the road from my grandparents. She was Polish, and like her parents were killed in the war, and she witnessed it, so she was a bit loopy. But she used to come out and like she thinks my grandma, and like because my grandma's got red hair, thinks she's got the evil eye. Like she'd be like throwing salt and like swearing in Polish at her, like. But no one said,
boy.
And she did it for years, right? And then just before she died, like because it's a friend of my dad. Like my dad was friends with her son, and I was going out for something, and he must have told her that I smoked cigarettes, and he hadn't been around there for a while. And she's like, "Hey boy!" Starts yelling at me, and I'm like, "What?" Like, because she's always like swearing in Polish, like. So I went over there, and she's like, "You got a cigarette?" And I like, "Oh yeah." I went back, rolled her a cigarette, and gave it to her. And ever since then, she loved me. She was like, she'd be like, "Oh, you're a lovely boy." Like,
A big fat babysitter was practicing witchcraft on your children.
Mm-hmm.
Holy
cow.
What was she doing? What was she doing?
I just told the story, Doc. You left.
Yeah, I know. Give me the Reader's Digest version. I'm
give him
intrigued.
the short version, yeah.
He was doing traditional Mexican stuff to the kids, to get rid of traditional Mexican belief of giving a baby a stink eye, basically.
Yeah, the evil eye is a Russian thing also. Yep. KSS says, my family heritage is German. When we get mad, we just take over the world. I have a theory about that too, is that German food is so bad that they always want to invade countries that cook better than they do.
Are you
Something
kidding?
smells
Have you
good over
seen
there.
their breakfast? It is literally a smorgasbord.
Yeah,
You
their
get
breakfast is
hams,
pretty good, Doc.
cheeses, the whole bit breads. Oh, you could be there all day.
There's a town in the state that I live in, or in the city that I live in, called Harndorf, and like a lot of the German like settlers, when they came over here, they all moved there. So you can go there for like lunch and shit, like German restaurants, and they do like a hot dog with sauerkraut, but it's the Kransky, like the cheese crunch. They're fucking really good.
Yeah, don't be knocking the German food, Doc.
You're going to be hard pressed to find somebody who won't defend the Germans here in Comicsgate.
Touche, John.
Well said, John. Thank you for that. Good morning, Shadowhawk. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, we had that conversation ad nauseum. It's like I was asking the English lasses, if I came over to your home and you were going to serve me the quintessential dinner from your region, what would you serve? And all of it was terrible.
You don't like black pudding?
English food is pretty terrible.
What, you got a problem with congealed pig's blood now?
So, like, if you show up at my house for dinner on any given night, you might get pork chops and turnip greens, black-eyed peas, homemade cornbread. Not toad in a hole.
I've never had cornbread actually. I wouldn't mind trying that one though.
Toad in the hole.
That's amazing. When they cook it in the iron skillet and it gets a little crispy edge around it. Oh my God, it's delicious.
Yeah, you haven't lived, Manticore. You haven't lived.
What in the world is that armored dude with wings for, Dillard?
This is a commission for somebody named Rex Christian. He's a comic creator here on YouTube. He has a project out right now called Devil Flyer. This is a character from that vein, I guess you'd call it.
Mm-hmm.
Promotional flyer.
Promotional flyer.
Unsweetened. If you want sweet, you go make a cake. You don't put sugar in cornbread.
Toad in the hole is like pancake batter with sausages in it, isn't it? Something like
Basically,
that.
they call it they call it Yorkshire pudding.
Yorkshire pudding.
Imagine my disappointment when all my life I thought Yorkshire pudding was some kind of delicious dessert. And
Yeah, it sounds like a dessert.
And I saw it made on a YouTube channel. I was like, that's just fucking bread.
Hey, it's not pudding.
It's not a pudding.
Hey, Chuck.
Chuck Reardon, good to see you, my friend. You are wrong, you heathen. You are wrong. You do not put sugar in cornbread. That's a cake.
Oh, I've had that. They have this restaurant called El Torito who makes cornbread with sugar. Oh my God, it's actually really good. Now it may not be called cornbread or whatever you want to do, but it's fucking amazing, whatever it is.
Yeah, if you're going to be chasing your black-eyed peas and turnip greens around on a plate, you want unsweetened cornbread. Just saying.
Okay. I mean, you live your life horribly and miserably. I'll live mine.
I don't even know what that says, Fanta. What the hell? Fanta's cursing at us.
Potty mouth over here, look.
No. Yorkshire pudding is a pudding up north only. They put syrup on it. Tree Goblin coming in with some UK. Thank you.
Yeah, I was watching that restaurant makeover show with Gordon Ramsay. Where he's like, you guys
I
are
love
from
that
Yorkshire, and you don't have any Yorkshire pudding on your menu. What the fuck? That's the first time I found out that a Yorkshire pudding was like a clump of like bread. I was like, that's stupid. You guys are stupid.
It's just bread.
Don't you guys know good English? What?
Is that the Kitchen Nightmares one, John? The one where he goes and like, yeah, that's fucking fantastic. That's right.
Yeah, I remember the one. It was like this horrible, horrible restaurant. And it was a rich guy who was indulging his wife as the chef. And she was just this awful cook. And they treated their help horribly. And Gordon went in there and he just lost his mind on them. And he called out the wife for not being a chef. And the husband finally had to admit, yes, the whole thing is just a vanity project for her that he's financing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
There was one
My man
where
loves his wife very much.
there was one where the chef like was really bad and like he was a drunk, like he was a dark skinned guy, and like Gordon's like fired him, and then he tried to stab, like he tried to grab a knife, and he's like wrestling the knife off him.
My God.
And then he's got walking out. As he's walking out, he's like trying to talk to customers and that after he's been fired. Like, it's funny as.
Yes, Amy's Baking Company. You can look that one up. It is a classic.
I think I remember that one actually.
Yeah, that was the breakaway hit episode from that show.
Yeah.
That was the most famous one. Yeah, what the fuck is that noise?
Dogs meds.
Yeah, it's a packet of something or a. What is that?
The unofficial sponsor. Hold on, here we go. The unofficial sponsor of Doc's Coffee Shop.
There you
Extra
go.
strength headache
Headache powder.
If God made anything better than that, he kept it to himself. I don't know how to do that. Let's see. Where's it? Yeah, there we
Sort
go.
it out.
Gotta watch
Whatever
Hotel.
gets you through the night. All right.
Good on you. Good on you, KSSS. I think KSSS has some American blood in him somewhere. Yeah, in my medical kit that I carried with me when I was a corpsman, there was always a box of goodies powders. Always. Because some days ibuprofen's just not fast enough. But a goodies powder is fast. Almost instant.
Probably placebo.
Well, no, it's a micropulverized powder that's instantly absorbed into the bloodstream.
Instantly.
Okay, all right. Now, I didn't give it to the recruits because that's a waste of a perfectly good product on a useless life form. But if a drill instructor came up, hey, Doc, man, I really got a skull busting at you. I got you covered, Devil Dog. Here you go. Past Master Dan in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Grab a cup of coffee and pull up to the table.
Pull up to the table, baby. In your long black coffee.
No, it's not a speedball.
Yeah, I've seen that one too, Fanta. That was good as well. It's not as good as Kitchen Nightmares, but
So, wow, that train of thought left me as soon as it started.
So the thing. Oh, anyway.
must have been bullshit, Doc.
The other thing. No, I was actually going to ask Cap. So you're coloring right now?
I was.
Mm.
Not right this minute anymore, but I was like before, and I will be again. I'm generally like the general now. It's my main job. Yeah. What of it?
Yes, Sketch. It's a lot like another micropulverized powder.
I'm using Photoshop. Any other questions?
No, none. There's
All right.
there's
That was
another
easy.
micropulverized powder that Kirby will remember. CS
Is that
gas
it?
is actually a powder. So there's these little tablets, and you drop them in the boiling water, and it releases into the air, and it makes one hell of a gas chamber. How do I make? Oh, you shrunk it down some, John.
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering, how did I do that? I didn't mean to do that.
My prerogative.
They shrunk it in the window, so it must be Dillard. Otherwise, if you were doing it, you would have shrunk the entire window.
Yes, people say there's no cure for the common cold. That's an absolute lie. If you've got a
Is it?
cold and you go through the gas chamber, you won't have it when you come out.
How edgy.
Now, John, you got to tell me how did you do that where you just use the lasso tool to grab the wings without it being a separate layer that you selected?
Well, it was a separate layer. I colored the wings. I made them all a flat color on a separate layer beforehand.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you.
See, if I take away all of the effect, right? There it is, just flat.
Right. And that's a separate layer.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Those are my two layers that I made to color.
Gotcha. So, do you manually make a new layer for each element that you want to keep separate, or
Yeah,
does
over
it?
here on the my window that says layers or layer, I'll
Mhm.
just go and click new layer, and then I'll start coloring the layer.
Okay.
So that way, when I go back, I can just go here to layer up on top, selection from layer, create selection, and it'll snatch the entire layer with the walking lines, the crawling ants, whatever they call it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now I can
Marsh
make it
ant.
all black like that. You know, looks kind of cool. Maybe I'll keep it like
It
that.
does look kind of cool.
It actually does look alright.
It's Shadow Flyer.
I can do that. And then every time I want to try an effect out that I'm not sure on, I'll just create a new layer to work on top of this one, just in case.
Right.
And then I'll start playing around with stuff like, let's see.
See, John makes all this shit look easy. Like, trust me, it's not that easy. I've tried.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I don't like that at all. Get rid of that.
Does the do you have filters on Clip Studio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like I
do
could
you
make
have
this layer a multiply layer.
so do you have in Photoshop there's a filter called chroming?
No, I don't have it.
Okay. I don't know why they call it that. It never looks like Chrome, but you know. Speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and get Clip Studio this morning, so I'll have it.
Oh.
Anthony's going to give me a tutorial around 5, but he doesn't know everything you know, John. So after I get the basics from him, I'm going to pester you for a tutorial.
Oh, you're game, dog.
Takes a strong, confident, secure man to admit that Dillard is better at him than many things.
Okay. If that's what helps you get through the morning.
So it's going to help me get through the tedium of giving somebody a tutorial.
Insert $10 to learn this technique.
I mean, that's what the Barton brothers do, right? Oh no, not the Barton brothers. Who are those guys that do the how to draw comics?
No, the Bartons do have a tutorial thing too. That
Questions answered, $10 a pop. That's what I should be doing.
How to draw comics the Barton way.
Put Cash App on the sitting in the chair.
I mean, you can't even get one person to sit down. I don't know how much.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, once people see what it's really like, I think
supply and demand, Doc.
We'll have some takers. And we've already confirmed Manicore is going to be the first, so we'll have to set that up. We'll have to set that up. You should, you know, maybe an OnlyFans of how to draw. Would that work?
Yeah.
People have got some weird shit on OnlyFans, I've heard.
I've heard.
That's just the people that you talk to.
I've never been on there. What are you talking about?
It's just what I've heard anyway.
What I've heard. Emphasis on the heard.
So you decided not to make every feather a sword or a machete?
Correct. Well, they're all going to be bladed, but they're not going to be different shapes.
Yeah, because that would be a pain in the ass. Can't pin down the host that way. What is WoW? Is that what is that? World of Warcraft?
Yeah. Who's talking about WoW?
Okay.
Kirby.
That's great. I'm super excited for it.
You're going to be playing World of Warcraft?
Yeah, when I get some free time, absolutely.
The rate you're going, John, there's never going to be any free time.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, hopefully.
Who was it yesterday? Someone was asking, is John going to forget all about us when he becomes one of the rich guys in indie comics? Are you going to
Yeah, you better not do a station, John.
Are you going to forget all about us?
Well, I mean, yeah, why not? I mean, what do you want me to be hanging around here like a spider and shit? Like, yeah, I got things to do.
Too important for you people?
At least he's honest about it. Most of the other ones would be like, yeah, I'll hang around. And then when they actually get big, it's like, yeah, see ya.
Who was that guy that came on with Anthony the other day and he just wanted to pretty much shill his surefire way to get 20,000 subscribers overnight?
Oh, fucking LDG.
The fuck was that?
Yeah, I know. He's a bit of a clown, that one.
It's like, what the hell?
Ask Carol her opinion on LDG. LDG, she'll kill you.
Wait, what was that?
But ask Carol her opinion on LDG. She'll tell you.
The guy legit sounded like he was about to come in and do a pyramid scheme sales pitch.
His whole thing is he wants like the free internet, like as in like free internet, not like but
he's basically a commie.
Yeah, basically.
Everything should be free. There should be no such thing as an intellectual property.
Get the fuck out of here. Yes, Sketchbook. That guy that got it. Yeah, he got into it with Wiggle.
Yeah, because he was just trying to defend a certain person without knowing any details.
Correct. Yeah.
Why is everybody Voldemorting Vic? What's going on?
Voldemort. I think we've spoken about him enough, haven't we?
Yeah, he's gotten all the fame he needs.
Yep.
The infamy.
Infamy. They've all got it infamy.
Cap, what happened? You turned into a white nipple on us.
Did I?
A white nipple?
Oh no. Is this better?
He
I
left.
don't know.
He left. Is this better?
Is this better?
By leaps and bounds, yes.
Kind of, yeah.
There we go.
How's that?
Much better. There you go.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been calling him to now. Sketchbook. Just the last name. Kincaid.
Kincaid.
And now he's back to white.
No.
Cap's having issues. It's an existential crisis.
All right, I'm going to go get cigarettes as well now. So if you're still going when I come back, I'll jump back on. But if not, thanks for having me.
Well, you're welcome, Manny. But before you go, let me just echo that.
Damn.
Yeah, everyone's running out of cigarettes now.
It's getting grim.
All right, cheers, everyone. Thanks for having me on. I'll talk to you all later.
All right, Manny, be good, brother.
Peace out.
All right, John, hold it down for a few minutes. I got to go make a couple of stogies.
Everyone's leaving all at the same time. Timing. Yeah, I'm going to go to... No, I'm not going. How you going, Dillard?
I'm going good.
Rock and roll.
Real good.
Real good. Look at all those feather blades. They're the Florida feather blades.
Well, you gotta do a little flourish, right? It's a piece, you know. It's like when you would draw these in a comic, you would put all the blades together in one, so you can color them all in one go, you know.
Right.
Draw them all in one go, color them all in one go. You make a hard, you know, kind of like this. The wings would look like that, and you can put whatever detail you want inside. That way, you can just color them all in one swipe. But it's a
Right,
pin,
but the wing
right?
is solid.
It's gotta have some flourish to it. A little bit of extra work, you know.
Yeah.
It's okay to give yourself a little bit of extra work every now and then. Come on.
Push yourself.
Push it to the limit. Limit. Past the point of no return.
Yeah,
Reach
it does
the
look
top,
nice and
but
dangerous.
still you gotta learn how to keep it.
To the limit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rex should be happy with that. Very happy.
I hope so.
He better be.
I'm not saying he better be, but I hope he is happy.
Yeah.
Open up the limit. Last I have to work on this time anyway that I have to work on something else. I got to get on the captain's book.
Oh yeah, the
And
captain's book.
after I do that, then hopefully I'll have some time to work on some Yellow Flash book.
Hopefully. Damn that captain's book. So exciting though. So exciting.
This is so counterintuitive because normally, because my light source is coming from above, putting this hard white line, which would be the blade, right? Of the wing.
Yeah.
On the bottom is giving me all kinds of crazy cross eyes in my head and shit.
So is it because he's flying upside down or there's a searchlight from beneath?
Mm-mm. It's because when you have a bladed edge like a knife, that bottom part is always going to be much lighter than the rest of it.
Okay, even if the light's coming from above.
Even if the light's coming from above, the curvature of that bevel is going to catch light. Either it's going to catch light on the extreme rim or right underneath where the bevel starts. But one part of that bevel is going to have extreme white on it.
Right. Yeah, the bit that okay.
Even if it's black, right? Even if the top part is blue, the bottom part is black because it's a complete shadow. That very hairline edge of it will be completely white.
Catching that highlight. Refracting that light back at you. Bow, bow. Yeah, it looks nice and sharp. Not nice, but yeah, sharp and dangerous. Yeah, very dangerous. Well, I hope we get to see Devil Flyer in close combat with Promotional Flyer.
That'd be nice. I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
It's nice to be able to draw through something that's on another layer, not have to worry about stopping your line. Love it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same with colouring. Yeah, with no worries about selections. It becomes 3D. Oh, don't say anything there. Here comes Doc.
Yeah, I just moved it and now it's all fragmented, so I gotta save this and reopen it back up so I can continue to work on it.
That's your fault, Doc.
Did I do that?
Yeah.
Tree Goblin says 3 $45 commissions and he put 4 extra kids pics in. I gave them to my 10-year-old daughter. Sick fucker. I just hope she doesn't notice the pics are gone. I know any day now she's gonna say, "Where's the pictures?"
You should just redraw them yourself, Tree Goblin. Anybody can.
That's a terrible idea. He should commission the great John Dillard.
There you go.
It's not my body. Oh, good for you. Good for you, Tree Goblin. All right, Kirby, that's enough out of you, sir. Jeez, I get no respect. No respect. I walk in the room and mice jump on chairs. My family portrait hung itself. I'm all eagerly awaiting the sound of a truck coming into the valley. That FedEx truck.
Do you really live that rurally?
Amazingly, no. I live in town, but it's a secluded little valley right on the city limits. So, like, if I drive up any of these streets out of here, Hobby Lobby's right there. Right across the road is the Super Walmart and all the shit that goes with it. The sun was in my eyes. Didn't see the boobs. Oh, yucky. Come on now. Come on. I'm much more endowed than that chick is. Moobs. Moobs. I don't think I'm a double D. Come on now. Come on.
Double Doc.
Yeah. Got to clean up my studio today. New equipment coming in. John, when you're drawing on your tablet, do you lay it down on a desk and work, or do you hold it? I mean, what are you doing? Because I don't
No,
have
I have it set up in front of me like a regular computer would be, and I draw in front of me like that.
Okay. I don't have a stand, so I got to figure something out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bigger ones come with a stand, but the smaller ones don't.
Well, this one's 13-inch. I mean, it's good sized.
Should have a stand.
Didn't come with
But
one.
If it
But beggars
don't,
can't
it
be
don't.
choosers. Beggars can't be choosers, you know.
Put it on like a dinner tray.
Well, I mean, I've got a drawing board I can put it on.
Yeah, just any wooden surface.
Mm-hmm.
Makes as long as it doesn't generate too much heat, depending on what it is, what kind it is.
It's a Wacom 1.
There's so many types.
I know, right? I didn't know. I mean, I was completely. The last time I worked in comics was in the 90s. There was no such thing. And I come back and people are talking about drawing digitally. I'm like, I don't even know what that means.
The technology's really come a ways because even the smaller, cheaper pads, you get like, 1,024 degrees of pressure sensitivity. So the real big money jump is you get the ones with the monitor in the pad. It's a Wacom pad with a monitor. Yeah, but really you don't need it. I find your brain adjusts.
That's what I got. Well, I tried. There was my nephew's wife. They were over here, and she draws. She does manga, and she had one of those drawing tablets that isn't a monitor. And she said, "Yeah, you should try it. You'll get used to it." No, I didn't. I couldn't figure that shit out to save my life. But only had like 2 minutes to try before she's like, "I'm gonna draw." I'm like, "All right, here, you draw then."
In fact, that's the next thing I've got to set up. There we go, my little Wacom here, if it still works. But yeah, it's essential these that you've just got to. You need one basically. Even though I like drawing analog, I think these days it's you got to do both really.
Yeah, I think what I'll likely do is I will pencil traditionally, scan them, and then do the finishes digitally.
Oh yeah, we talked about that once. Because you could just for being a hipster, you could do it. You could do it twice. Basically, you could draw something, scan it in, ink it, print it out, draw over it again in the real world, and scan it in again, just for shits and gigs.
Jim O'Reilly will when he sells his original art, he will sell you the penciled 11x17, but you can also get the inked printed out version that he did digitally.
Huh.
Yep, correct. I was circa 1994-ish when I was working. Like we still did everything by FedEx and long distance phone calls. My freaking long distance bill was more than my mortgage. You gonna share a screen with us, John?
Yeah, give me a sec.
So we're back to battery, boys and girls. It's a term for all of you out there that are writing books and you want to sound authentic. Back to battery.
I have returned.
Speaking of back to battery.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Back to battery. I thought you said the Dark Ape was going to be in here.
He's at work. He may be lurking. Don't know.
Oh, that background makes a difference.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Always does.
Now you've got a contrast to all that grey. You've got a colour.
Yeah, it does make a fucking huge difference, actually.
KSS says he was in high school and Dillard was a baby in 1994.
Welcome back, Cubby Cubby.
Thank you.
Yeah, 94. Yeah.
Was you a
Trying
little
to knock this
toddler?
baby out. Still right here.
You know,
Eyes closing.
You're not going to
He's
give him
back.
You're not going to hit him with a nap time spray.
Oh, I hit him with the Chi-Chi milk. My wife's frozen breast milk. Made a pot of him. He's drunk on titty milk right now. His little peepers are closing. So I'm just like, yes, time to go back to drawing. Might as well just jump in here. So I don't have to type.
Right on.
Promotional flyer.
Just thinking. I'm just thinking. Shh. I hate it.
Ooh, how long is the free trial? And is the free trial worth getting on Clip Studio?
Of what? Clip Studio? Yeah, I tried. That's how I did it the first time. It's probably worth giving it a shot.
Okay.
Do you know you're going to be using Clip Studio? If you do know you're going to be using Clip Studio, just get Clip Studio.
Okay.
It is the better
All
one, I
right.
think.
Say it again.
I think that's the better one. Some people prefer Photoshop, but I thought Clip Studio was pretty easy.
Yeah, Clip Studio's got all the built-in comic booky stuff.
You can. There's all sorts of like brushes that people make too that you can download, like different types that like make rubble on the ground and all sorts of different things.
When I was researching Doc, I found that everything Magical said is true, but the other one has it too. The main thing that separates the programs is the device you're using. So like if you're going to let's say an iPad Pro, some people use that because they want to go around the house or travel and still work on their book. Clip Studio has a fee, you know, if you want to use what is that, Procreate, that's actually free. I mean, fees, one-time deal on the iPad Pro. But on stationary Wacom, would go with Clip Studio because the number of
So you're
people that
telling me
use it.
you're telling me that I can't take my Wacom tablet into the other room and use Clip Studio. I've got to be tied to the computer.
If that is the device that you have, like some of the
I
Wacoms.
think it's a given that you're going to be on the Wacom, so I think the comparison was Clip Studio to Photoshop, both of which are on the computer.
Yeah.
And therefore the Wacom, if I'm following the conversation.
There is standalone Wacoms though, I think, isn't there? Like that you can actually take away from the computer.
So the main reason I went with Clip Studio is that the number of people using it. If I ever run into a problem, I can just jump online to one of these live streams and ask the person, you know, like Dillard or go to Twitch and find someone, just anyone. They're all using Clip Studio mostly.
You're right. Where if you have a problem with Photoshop, no one knows how to use it except me.
Right,
And I
'cause-
charge, so you're fucked.
Because it's expensive, you know.
Yeah, and so is Photoshop knowledge.
Yeah. So it's
Exactly. If
rare
you can
to
afford
find.
Photoshop, you can afford me to pay me to tell you how to use Photoshop. That's absolutely spot on. There's no such thing as a free Photoshop class. Not around here.
What are they going on about in chat?
Power Rangers.
What are you guys talking about? Who's the oldest? I think that's Doc.
Chuck,
winning that game.
Chuck Reardon and Yucky come fighting over Power Rangers. It's gay. No, it's not. It's gay. No, it's not.
It is if you admit you watch it.
You're gay. Now we're getting somewhere with the fight.
Yucky says, I was only 12.
Bill was interested in the Power Rangers, weren't you, the other day?
Fuck yeah, Power Rangers kick ass.
What's it called?
Those Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Heroes on a half shell.
That was the wrong one.
My son.
You're getting confused there, Doc.
My son was into all that stuff. I was way too old for that shit.
Hey, God. Force that you never see before. Sorry, Doc. Power Rangers are dope. If you don't like Power Rangers, then fuck you. They've got the ability to morph and even up the score.
That is part of the lyrics? I don't remember that shit. Is that new?
It's because you're whack, fool.
Never understood why they were trying to take over the world in that little bitty town. And the monsters would show up and they'd show up in their little spandex suits and pose and jump around. And then they would morph. Why don't you just morph to begin with and squish the problem?
You see, Angel Grove is where the Power Rangers were. You have to defeat the Power Rangers before you take over the world.
The world.
If you go to Hong Kong or Japan, then the Power Rangers are just going to show up there. Might as well just go to where the Power Rangers are and fight them.
Take the fight to them.
So why not just go to that high school and find those kids that wear the same colors every day?
Because they'll kick your ass because they're the fucking Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Hello?
They don't have to be wearing their spandex to kick your ass.
I don't know why I got to keep explaining the same concept. Power Rangers don't play.
KSSS says Voltron is awesome, except for Pidge, whatever the hell Pidge was.
Do you remember the Power Ranger series where they had the white Power Ranger?
Yep.
They wouldn't fly today.
I mean, they still have a white Power Ranger today. I don't know what you mean they won't fly.
Do they really have one still?
Yes.
They fly now.
The black Power Ranger, he only had 3 fingers.
I just remember
He
Ethan.
had 4 fingers, not
4
3.
fingers? All right.
I just remember Ethan talking about the white, the bloody, was it the white power ring from bloody, what was it that he drew? Green Lantern.
Yeah. White Power Ranger wore a hood. That's a little on the nose there.
Just a slight bit.
What was that robot he rode in? Was it a horse?
Oh Lord, I don't know.
Because the white one was the ninja one, wasn't it? It was like the ninja version.
You mean they weren't all ninjas?
No, but they had different series. Like there was like the original Power Ranger series, and then there was like they progressed into different like outfits and different like there was a ninja version and like yeah. I didn't watch all of them, but I saw some of it.
I think the white Power Ranger was one of the original with the green one turned into it, right?
Yep. Yep. These guys don't know. These guys don't.
I don't know. My son knows that lore. He loves that shit. Like when they did that movie a few years ago, Daddy, we gotta go see that together. It's a throwback to my childhood. I'm like, yeah, it's a throwback to when I let it babysit you.
Did you run out of like spray there, Doc?
Yeah, I didn't have any nap time spray. Power Rangers and the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Totally. Those and the Animaniacs. Yeah, they were my son's babysitters.
Yeah, the Animaniacs were cool. I remember that. And Pinky and the Brain.
Yeah. Yeah,
I thought those Ninja Turtle movies were awesome when I was a little kid with my little brother and stuff.
They're still awesome now. What are you talking about?
No, I saw them recently and I was like, what the fuck was I thinking, man? This shit is fucking stupid. So many plot holes and I didn't understand what's going on anymore. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
Death comes for us all, Orokasaki. But when it comes for you, it will be without honor. So many times, Daddy, can I watch this? The VHS was a green cassette, so he learned that one. You know, pick you out a movie, son. He'd always run over and grab that green one. Can I watch this, Daddy? Yes, we'll watch that.
Is this back when you used to love him?
Yeah. It's a throwback to my childhood. We need to see it. I didn't make you watch Land of the Lost movie. Don't make me watch Power Rangers.
All right, we're done. What do we think of Devil Flyer Aluminum Edition?
Very, very nice.
I think he needs color.
Mm.
I think Rex.
Okay, let me rephrase that question. What do you think of my drawing of the character Devil Flyer Aluminum?
Well
It's
executed.
perfect
Sir.
in every way.
It's well executed, sir. I think Rex is wrong. It should have some color.
It's looking up. Something's coming down at him. Is that what's going on?
I don't know. It's just a picture. Come on from
You bastard.
It's not his job to like put a story to it. He's going to draw it. Look.
What am I, a comic writer? Get out of here. All right, let's save it.
You got to do all Rex's work for him, Jesus.
I can't do your thing for you, kid.
But I can carry you.
Good reference.
He ain't heavy. He's my Blaylock.
Bad reference.
Oh, you prefer Lord of the Rings, eh?
Yes, I do.
I can carry you, master. I can't carry the ring, and you can't carry me, but I can carry you carrying the ring like you're my gaffer.
No, you're my gaffer.
Like me old gaffer, I used to carry his ring on a Friday nights.
Let's check in with Mr. Kirby here.
Oh, it's no progress. Little baby had me going all night.
Yeah, he's been trying to put
What are you
the child
talking
to
about?
sleep.
That hand is finished. It was not finished before. Now it's finished.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it is?
And the lady on the left now has hair.
Yeah, that's the big brother. The lady.
That's Big Brother. Okay.
Is that an impact mask on the right there? Or is that Goku's hair? Like,
Oh, this one?
yeah.
She's got the anime. What's it called?
Yeah, Goku haircut.
The ponytail. Two little sisters. The big brother's pushing them out of the way. Get the fuck out of the way.
Get out of here.
Who's
That's
shoving
probably-
those four babies? Says Yucky Gum. Those poor babies.
They're little bastards. This one.
The little bastard.
Yeah, so they're trying
Thank
to
you, Chuck Reardon. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Oh, what happened? What'd
That's
you say?
cool.
Chuck Reardon says that's badass, Dylan. Great job. Thank you.
Good job.
Hey,
Good job.
No, he said great job.
It's not good.
Great
job.
job.
Don't get it wrong.
It's
Great
trying to
job.
downplay your compliment, Dylan.
Look at this. Got a little
The
zigzag
drawing is
man.
perfectly adequate. Thank you.
Oh, we're talking about Power Rangers. Here we go.
He's
So I
threatening us
made
with
this.
sign language.
Yeah, this is Power
Morphin'
Rangers. This is the
time.
White Rangers how he morphed. He put his hands like this. There he goes.
So do you draw comics, Kirby?
I do. So this is the
Interesting.
Big Brother summoning chains to change the soul of this guy right here. So he's
nice.
dead. So these kids are trying to save him, but he doesn't know that. So these little kids, they failed at chaining him at first. So the Big Brother's telling him, get the fuck out of the way. We have limited time. So puts him out of the way and does his thing. That's what I'm trying to capture or whatever.
So you're doing a book, Kirby?
Yeah. Trying to do a book.
Nice.
Taking a
So
long time. Sweet ass stuff.
are you going to crowdfund it?
No. Not gonna do. Just gonna do the thing out here. Well, I know, the what's it called? Get a table at one of the conventions.
At a convention, yeah.
Yeah, and then mingle, make friends, network, try to sell my book that way.
I got you.
I don't. Yeah. I don't think I'll be dealing with overseas. It's too much of a hassle, I think.
Copy that.
There's a few fulfillment companies that specialize in that sort of stuff, but yeah, you do whatever you want to do.
Oh no. So meeting you guys is part of the process, So like,
yeah, definitely.
If I learn something between now and whenever it's done, then yeah, who knows? Who knows what the future holds? Right?
Only the shadow knows.
Only the shadow knows.
All right, boys and girls, we'll be going 3 hours. It's about time to wrap this one up. I've got a day to get going here. So we'll send it around the room. John Dillard, tell people where they can find you, sir.
You can find me on my channel called Dillard Draws. On this channel, we do a variety of things, but primarily we play a game show called Script Battle, where you can join in from the chat with fame and prizes. See you there.
And that show is on every... When is the show, John?
Wednesday.
I thought you were letting me pitch. Now you're following up with the interview question. The fuck?
When you pause for longer than 10 seconds, I assume you had a brain fart.
Oh, I was done. Thank you.
Cap.
You can find me in the nearest dive bar, alleyway, or drunk tank. And if you can, then let's talk time travel. All right, fuck off.
Copy that. Manticore.
You can find me on Twitter, also on YouTube, but on Twitter I'm at Manticore00123.
Copy that, sir. Mr. Kirby.
So I'm on Script Battle with Dillard and Yucky Gum. I think he meant to say it's on Wednesday, 8 p.m. EST.
Copy that. Copy that. And I have been your host. I'm Doc Blaylock. I run a show every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, called Doc's Coffee Shop. We do meme review. We do great moments in comics, and we generally have a good time and hang out. You can find me over on the Twitter at Doc Blaylock 8404. Chat, thank you guys for being who you are. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a great day.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm tired of talking to you.
And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven, because it hasn't.
Well, what do you know? I finally got the last word.
Good night, everybody! Quitting time! Quitting time!